All rise. Honorable Steve Dyer now presiding.
Yes, I haven't. Yeah. You may be seated.
Thank you.
Good afternoon. This is the time set for the 2 p.m. initial appearance calendar for August 15th, 2025. The court's orders for the taking of fingerprints and DNA samples made on the first of this month will apply to all matters on this calendar. I am Commissioner Dyer, and before we get started, there's a few things that I'm going to explain to you. First, I'm going to be calling each of you up to the podium one by one, where I will ask you for your first and last name and your date of birth. I will then tell you why you are here and whether or not an attorney has been appointed to represent you. Then I'm going to advise you of what your upcoming court dates will be. Then I will let you know what your bond will be if you are eligible for bond and what your and then what your release conditions will be. Some of you may have some questions while I'm providing this advisement to you. I do ask that you hold your questions until I complete the advisement. Please do not interrupt me while I'm providing the advisement to you. And your questions should only be related to your release conditions. This is a recorded proceeding. Anything that you say here could potentially be used against you, so any questions that you have about your case, you should save those questions for your attorney. So the first person that I am going to call to the podium is Philip Salisbury, and then Leticia Dini, if you'll please have a seat in the chair by the door. Can you state your first and last name and your date of birth?
Philip Salisbury, January 11, 2008.
You are here today because you have a probation violation warrant. I did appoint an attorney to represent you in this matter. You will have a probation revocation possible disposition hearing on August 22nd at 8:30. Due to the nature of the violation of probation on the warrant, it indicates that you are not eligible for bond today. That means that there may be a period of incarceration.
I understand.
Okay, so that's all the information that I have for you today. I will have the record reflect that given your age and the likelihood of incarceration, I did take into consideration the factors of JJRP, and I am going to order that you be housed in the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office. So I think that takes care of everything that we needed to do here today.
It's right here. Here it is.
Okay, Leticia Dini, will you please come to the podium? And Marcus Taylor, will you please have a seat in the chair? Ms. Taylor, can you please state your first and last name and your date of birth?
Leticia Dini, June 1st, 1996.
You are here today on two matters. You have one new case, and then you have a warrant that was issued when you failed to appear for a court date. On your new case, you were charged with 1 count of possession of a narcotic drug, a Class 4 felony, and 1 count of possession of drug paraphernalia, a Class 6 felony. I did find probable cause as to both charges, and I did appoint an attorney to represent you. You will have a status conference hearing on August 21st at 8:30, and a preliminary hearing on August 25th at 8:30. Because you were on felony release at the time that these alleged offenses occurred, by law, you're not eligible for bond today. So I did have to schedule an evidentiary hearing for you for August 22nd at 1:30. As to your warrant for failing to appear for your court date, an attorney was already appointed to represent you in that matter. You have a status conference hearing on August 21st at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on August 25th at 8:30. Your warrant has a secured appearance bond in the amount of $500. I would caution you against attempting to post bond. Paying bond will not secure your release because you're being held not bondable in the new case. Wait until after your evidentiary hearing to find out if you're going to be eligible in that matter, if you are going to attempt to post bond. This takes care of everything that I needed to advise you of this afternoon. If you have no questions for me, the officer will give you your paperwork. Thank you.
Here you go. You're right here. And you're going to sit right here in this first row, closest to the door.
Mr. Taylor, will you please come to the podium? And Ms. Esposito, will you please have a seat in the chair? Hello, sir. Can you state your first and last name and your date of birth?
Marcus Taylor, 10/1999.
You are here today on a new case. You were charged with 2 counts of transporting or selling narcotic drugs, a Class 2 felony. I did find probable cause as to both counts. I did appoint an attorney to represent you in this matter. You do have a status conference hearing on August 21st at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on August 25th at 8:30. You have a cash-only bond in the amount of $250,000. If you are able to post bond, you cannot return to the scene of the alleged crime and you cannot possess any weapons. Failure to comply with your release conditions or failing to appear for your court dates would result in the loss of any bond that you post. A warrant would issue for your arrest and additional bond would be imposed. This takes care of everything that I have to advise you of today. If you have no questions for me, if you'll please step to your left, officer will give you your paperwork.
Go right here. And sit in the third row to the left.
Ms. Esposito, will you please come to the podium? And Mr. Joshua Perez, will you please have a seat in the chair? Ma'am, can you please state your first, last name, and your date of birth?
Amanda Esposito, 8/12/83.
You are here today on a new case. You were charged with 2 counts of possession of narcotic drugs for sale, a Class 2 felony, 2 counts of possession of dangerous drugs for sale, a Class 2 felony, and 1 count of possession of a weapon during a drug offense, a Class 4 felony. I did find probable cause as to all counts, and I did appoint an attorney to represent you. You have a status conference hearing on August 21st at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on August 25th at 8:30. You have a cash-only bond in the amount of $25,000. If you are able to post bond, you cannot possess any weapons, and you must appear for your court dates. And you cannot have any contact with your alleged co-defendant. If you fail to appear for your court dates or you fail to comply with your release conditions, that would result in the loss of any bond that you post. A warrant would issue for your arrest and additional bond would be imposed. This completes my advisement to you. If you have no questions for me, if you'll please step to your left, officer will give you your paperwork.
You go. And just sit where the young lady's at right here on the left.
Mr. Perez, will you please come to the podium? And Mr. Payne, will you please have a seat in the chair? Sir, can you please state your first and last name and your date of birth?
Joshua Perez, 04/27/07.
You are here today. Oh, I'm so sorry. Katrina, I have to fix this order. I have to fix this order. Okay. Okay. You are here today on a new case. You were charged with 1 count of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon or a dangerous instrument, a Class 3 felony, 1 count of discharging a firearm within a city limit, a Class 6 felony, 1 count of disorderly conduct with using a weapon or instrument, a Class 6 felony, and 1 count of carrying a deadly weapon under the age of 21 years old, a Class 1 misdemeanor. I did find probable cause as to all of the counts. I did appoint an attorney to represent you. You do have a status conference hearing on August 21st at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on August 25th at 8:30. You have a secured appearance bond in the amount of $75,000. If you are able to post bond, you'll be released to pretrial services on electronic monitoring. You cannot return to the scene of the alleged crime. You cannot initiate any contact with the alleged victim, and you cannot possess any weapons. Failure to comply with your release conditions or failure to appear for your court dates would result in the loss of any bond that you post. A warrant would issue for your arrest and additional bond would be imposed. This takes care of everything that I have to advise you of this afternoon. If you have no questions for me, if you'll please step to your left, officer will give you your paperwork. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Payne, will you please come to the podium? And Mr. Bosch, if you'll please have a seat in the chair. Hello, sir. Can you please state your first and last name and your date of birth?
Raymond Payne, July the 4th, 1970.
You are here today on a new case. You were charged with 1 count of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon or dangerous instrument, a Class 4 felony, 1 count of disorderly conduct with a weapon or instrument, a Class 6 felony, and one count of discharging a firearm in a city limit, a Class 6 felony. I did find probable cause as to all 3 counts, and I did appoint an attorney to represent you. You have a status conference hearing on August 21st at 8:30, and you have a preliminary hearing on August 25th at 8:30. You have a secured appearance bond in the amount of $25,000. If you are able to post bond, you cannot initiate any contact with the alleged victim, and you cannot possess any weapons. Failure to comply with your release conditions or failing to appear for your court dates would result in the loss of any bonds that you post. A warrant would issue for your arrest, and additional bond could be imposed. This takes care of everything that I needed to advise you of this afternoon. If you have no questions for me regarding your release condition, you have a question?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay, so, I just moved here from Michigan 5 years ago, and, so I'm here basically by myself, and I can't post bond, and I do have to be to work tomorrow, at 5:30 p.m., and also, like, my apartment, car note, like everything, I will lose everything if I'm not able to continue with my regular schedule.
So I'm going to explain to you why I set the bond in the way that I did. The first thing I'm going to let you know is the state, they recommended a secured appearance bond in the amount of $50,000.
Okay.
I ordered a secured appearance bond in the amount of $25,000. What I took into consideration was your criminal history. I also took into consideration the serious nature of the offense.
Yes, ma'am.
I had to weigh the safety of the community. And so, considering all of these things, I do believe that a secured appearance bond is necessary. I will let you know that when I reviewed the probable cause statement, that means I looked at the information and I had to make a decision as to whether or not there was enough information for me to believe that you committed the offenses as they were alleged. I'm just explaining to you. So I did that, and based on that information, I believe that you committed the offenses as alleged, and part of that was that this was allegedly a road rage incident, that you allegedly pointed a weapon at somebody, and then that you discharged a weapon in the air.
Yes, ma'am.
Somebody could have been hurt.
Yes.
And so while you have a job,
Yes.
you're worried about your apartment and going to work,
Yes, ma'am.
all those things were, you had all those responsibilities at the time that this offense occurred.
Yes.
So
Right.
I can't change what your responsibilities are, but I have an obligation to issue orders that ensure the safety of the community. And in my opinion, I believe that a secured appearance bond in the amount of $25,000 is appropriate. That's 10% plus collateral, so $2,500 is what you would need to post.
Yeah, so, and you said my court date is Thursday
Your court date,
or Friday?
your first court date will be on the 21st, which is next Thursday.
Okay, so one more question. So say my court date comes, will I be able to, like, get a personal bond or anything then?
So you will
Or how
have an
does that
attorney
work?
appointed to you by then. Your attorney can make arguments regarding a modification of bond or what have you. Those are arguments that would be made at the time that you get to your next court date.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go. You're gonna sit in the third row to the left, closest to the door.
Mr. Bush, will you please come to the podium? And Mr. Watson, will you please have a seat in the chair? Hello, sir. Can you please state your first and last name and your date of birth?
Jeremy Bosch, 92793.
So you were here today because you have one new case, you have 2 probation violation warrants, and then you have a warrant out of Flagstaff Justice Court. So I'm going to first start with your new case. You were charged with 1 count of taking contraband into a correctional facility, a Class 2 felony. I did find probable cause for that offense. I did appoint an attorney to represent you in this matter. You have a status conference hearing on August 21st at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on August 25th at 8:30. You have a secured appearance bond in the amount of $2,500. Then as to your 2 probation violation warrants, I did appoint an attorney to represent you in both of those matters. You have a probation revocation possible disposition hearing on August 22nd at 8:30. Each of those warrants has a secured appearance bond in the amount of $100. Then your warrant out of Flagstaff Justice Court, I did appoint an attorney to represent you in that matter. You have an arraignment hearing on August 20th at 8:30, and your warrant indicates that you have a secured appearance bond in the amount of $5,000 in that matter. So your total secured appearance bond between all of your cases is $7,700. If you are able to post bond, you must appear for all of your court dates. You must comply with all of your release conditions. If you fail to do so, any bond that you post would be lost. Warrants would again issue for your arrest, and additional bond could be imposed. This takes care of everything that I needed to tell you about this afternoon. If you have no questions for me, if you will please step to your left, officer will give you your paperwork. Thank you.
And you're gonna go to the third row to the left, closest to the door.
Mr. Watson, will you please come to the podium? And Ms. Rinkin, if you'll please have a seat in the chair. Hello, sir. Can you please state your first and last name and your date of birth?
Adam Watson, 33190.
You are here today on a new case. You were charged with 1 count of robbery, a class 4 felony, 1 count of assault with intent to injure, a class 1 misdemeanor, and 1 count of aggravated domestic violence, a class 5 felony. I did find probable cause as to all 3 charges, and I did appoint an attorney to represent you. You will have a status conference hearing on August 21st at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on August 25th at 8:30. You have a secured appearance bond in the amount of $25,000. If you're able to post bond, you'll be released to pretrial services on electronic monitoring. You cannot return to the scene of the alleged crime, you cannot initiate any contact with the alleged victim, and you cannot possess any weapons. If there are any orders of protection or orders against harassment that are issued, you must obey the terms of those orders. You cannot reside at the same location as the alleged victim. You are permitted 1 civil standby with local law enforcement to assist you in collecting any essential belongings that you may need. You are also advised that if you violate the no victim contact order in this case, you could be charged with aggravated harassment, which is a class 6 felony. Failure to comply with your release conditions or failing to appear for your court dates would result in the loss of any bond that you post. A warrant would issue for your arrest and additional bond could be imposed. This takes care of everything that I have to advise you of this afternoon. If you have no questions for me, if you will step to your left, the officer will give you your paperwork.
Thank you.
And you're gonna sit in the third row to the left, closest to the door.
Ms. Rankin, will you please come to the podium, and Zayden Campos, if you'll please have a seat in the chair.
This chair?
No, you stand right there. Thank you. Can you please state your first last name and your date of birth?
Elizabeth Rincon, 02-1704.
You are here today on a new case. You were charged with 1 count of disorderly conduct involving fighting, a class 1 misdemeanor, 1 count of assault causing fear of physical injury, a class 2 misdemeanor, and 1 count of criminal damage, a class 2 misdemeanor. I did find probable cause as to all the counts, and I did appoint an attorney to represent you in this matter. Prior to the hearing, the court did review the victim impact statement that was provided, which the court did take into consideration in making a determination on release conditions. You do have a secured appearance bond in the amount of $1,000. If you're able to post bond, you cannot return to the scene of the alleged crime, you cannot initiate any contact with the alleged victim, and you cannot possess any weapons. If there are any orders of protection or orders against harassment that are issued, you must comply with those orders. You cannot reside at the same location as the alleged victim. You are permitted 1 civil standby with local law enforcement to assist you in collecting your essential belongings. You are also cautioned that if you violate the no victim contact order in this case, you could be charged with aggravated harassment, which is a class 6 felony. Failure to comply with your release conditions or failing to appear for your court date would result in the loss of any bond that you post. A warrant would issue for your arrest, and additional bond could be imposed. This completes everything that I need to advise you about this afternoon. If you have no questions for me, if you'll please step to your left, the officer will give you your paperwork.
So if it was on my dad but not my mom, am I still welcome to talk to her technically? As long as I'm not like within the same like room as him, or?
So what I'm not going to do is try to give you loopholes. The order is that you know who the alleged victim is in this case. You cannot have any contact with that victim. You cannot live in the home with that victim. That's what the order is.
So, not my dad, but my mom, yes, or?
So you don't remember who you got into the physical altercation with?
My dad.
So that's who the victim would be.
Oh,
Anything else?
that's it.
Okay, if you'll step to your left, officer will give you your paperwork.
You're gonna sit right here in this first row, to the left, closest to the door.
Mr. Campos, will you please come to the podium? And Ms. Maria Rodriguez, if you'll please have a seat in the chair. Sir, will you please state your first and last name and your date of birth?
Zayden Campos, 21104.
You are here today because you have two new cases. On your first new case, you were charged with one count of leaving an accident with injury, a classified felony. I did find probable cause as to that offense, and I did appoint an attorney to represent you. You will have a status conference hearing on August 21st at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on August 25th at 8:30. You have a secured appearance bond in the amount of $1,500. As to your second matter, you were charged with one count of reckless driving, a class 1 misdemeanor. I did find probable cause as to that offense, and I did appoint an attorney to represent you in that matter. You do have an arraignment hearing on August 19th at 1:30. You have a secured appearance bond in the amount of $50 in that matter. Essentially, that it's the same situations. They charged one as a felony, one as a misdemeanor, two different courts. I gave you a placeholder bond in the amount of $50 so that if you are not able to post bond in your felony case, that you will be transported for your hearing so that a warrant would not get issued for your arrest. If you are able to, so your total bond is $1,550 between the two cases. If you are able to post bond, you cannot return to the scene of the alleged crime. You cannot initiate any contact with the alleged victims. Failure to appear for your court dates or failure to comply with your release conditions would result in the loss of any bond that you post. A warrant would issue for your arrest and additional bond could be imposed. This takes care of everything that I have to advise you of this afternoon. If you have no questions for me, step to your left, the officer will give you your paperwork.
Third row to the left, closest to the door.
Ms. Rodriguez, will you please come to the podium? And Ms. Akia Broom, will you please have a seat in the chair? Hello, ma'am. Can you please state your first and last name and your date of birth?
Maria Higuera Rodriguez, August 20th, 1996.
You are here today because you have a probation violation warrant. I did appoint an attorney to represent you in this matter. You do have a probation revocation possible disposition hearing on August 22nd at 8:30. Your warrant had a secured appearance bond in the amount of $750. If you are able to post bond, you must appear for your court date. If you fail to appear for your court date, you will lose whatever bond that you post. Another warrant would issue for your arrest, and additional bond could be imposed. This completes my advisement to you. If you have no questions for me, if you will step to your left, the officer will give you your paperwork. Thank you.
There you go.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Sorry, come back. You have actually two probation violation warrants and a new case, so I have to advise you on both the warrants. So one warrant for probation violation was $750. The other one was $250. You also have a new case. I am so sorry. You were charged with one count of criminal trespass in the first degree, a class 6 felony. I did find probable cause. I did appoint an attorney to represent you in that matter. You do have a status conference hearing on August 21st at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on August 25th at 8:30, and do have a secured appearance bond in the amount of $2,500. So your total secured appearance bond between the three cases is $3,500. You cannot return to the scene of the alleged crime. You cannot initiate any contact with the alleged victim. Again, if you fail to comply with release conditions or appear for all of your court dates, warrants will issue for your arrest. Any bond that you post will be lost, and additional bond could be imposed. Now I have advised you of everything that I needed to advise you of this afternoon. You may step to your left, the officer will give you your paperwork. Thank you.
It's gonna be right there at the edge.
Ms. Akia Broom, will you please come to the podium? And Johnny Coulter, you'll please have a seat in the chair. Hello, can you please state your first and last name and your date of birth?
My name is Akia Broom, and I was born on 10/16/2000.
You are here today because you have a warrant at a surprise municipal court. I did appoint an attorney to represent you in this matter. You do have an arraignment hearing on August 19th at 1:30. You have a secured appearance bond in the amount of $50. That is what is on the warrant. But also I'm imposing it because you are being held in custody on another matter. So imposing the bond will allow for you to be transported for this hearing so you can take care of this matter as well. This takes care of everything that I needed to advise you of today. Do you have questions for me? Unless you have a question.
So I can't bond out today?
You can bond out. Are you eligible for bond, or are you being, because I looked at your other case that you're being held on and it looked like you were still in custody.
Oh, yeah, no, I had a different bond for that one that they paid it off, but they told me I was getting page 2, so I couldn't until this one.
I did not know that. So I'm going to change the only reason why I imposed the bond was because I thought you were being held. When I was looking at your information, it looked like you were being held in custody. I did not know. So you have posted bond in that matter?
Yeah, that's what my father informed me of this not even an hour or two ago.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and have this gentleman have a seat so I can go ahead. I just need to look at your case history to see what's going on. And then if you go ahead and have a seat, we'll bring everything out to you. Are we able to find out if bond was actually posted? Because nothing is on the last information that I reviewed on docket was from August 8th. And
Yes, I can go back there and check.
Okay.
Get the list to the house.
Thank you.
We're gonna get off this radio right now. Just have a seat over here, and then, we'll get everything situated for you.
We're checking to see right now if bond was posted in the other matter. So if it was, then I'll change the order. In the meantime, I'm not sure if I can.
You want Mr. Coulter in here?
Yes, he can come in, but I'm going to take a moment. I'm going to wait for the
All right,
court.
I got him right here, that's fine.
Okay.
I'll see how it. Just have a seat right there, man. Oh, okay, cool. So, right now, they're, confirming if his bond is posted. That's gonna be him right now. This guy is next. Johnny Coulter. And then I have the rest of the stack right here. Your house calls are right here. You only have 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that are on top are the ones that are gonna be next.
This one.
That's, who's that, Coulter? Coulter, he's right there, so he's gonna be next.
And then, which is the house call?
These 2 right here.
And that's the paperwork?
No, this is the paperwork for this last one. The remaining of it is over there.
And
And then these are, the rest of them are in there. Is it already 2:23?
Huh?
It's already 2:23? Oh, shit. All right.
I'm sorry, you said the rest of the pages are in there?
No, so these haven't went yet.
Okay.
I mean, none of these went yet, but this is the order, that's on top. So everyone that's on top is gonna go next, starting with him. At this moment right now, they're just confirming if his bond or, has been posted or not.
All right.
And then that's the remaining of the paperwork. These are the house calls. This goes in here. Do you want the docket?
Or just leave it there just in case.
Okay. Did they already take that traffic?
No, I,
Okay, I can take them over there. Don't call that way. No, it's all their perfect. Alright, cool. Alright, have a good one.
Bye.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and call Mr. Broom back. Yes. I changed the order.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. Mr. Broom, we were able to confirm that you did post bond, so as a result of that, you are not entitled to a court-appointed counsel on this matter. You do have an arraignment hearing on September 9th at 1:30, and I'm going to release you on your own recognizance. If you fail to appear for your court date, another warrant will issue for your arrest and bond will be imposed. So this takes care of everything that I needed to advise you of today. You go ahead and have a seat. We're going to get you your order in just a moment.
Thank you, ma'am.
Mr. Coulter, will you please come to the podium? Hello, sir. Can you please state your first and last name and your date of birth?
Johnny Coulter, 765.
You are here today because a warrant was issued when you failed to appear for a court date. An attorney was already appointed to represent you in this matter. You have a probation revocation and possible disposition hearing on August 22nd at 8:30. You do have your warrant had a secured appearance bond in the amount of $750. If you are able to post bond, you must appear for your court date. If you fail to appear for your court date, that would result in the loss of any bond that you post. Another warrant would issue for your arrest. An additional bond could be imposed. This takes care of everything that I needed to advise you of today. If you have no questions for me, if you will please step to your left, the officer will give you your paperwork. Thank you. Ms. Mendoza, will you please come to the podium? And Ms. Bergdahl, if you'll please have a seat in the chair. Hello, can you please state your first and last name and your date of birth?
Elizabeth Mendoza, 12/25/1996.
You are here today on the new case. You were charged with 3 counts of aggravated DUI with the BAC of .15 or more and having passengers under the age of 15, a Class 6 felony. I did find probable cause as to all 3 counts. I did appoint an attorney to represent you. You do have a status conference hearing on August 29th at 8:30, a preliminary hearing on September 3rd at 8:30. I am going to release you to pretrial services where you are to participate in alcohol testing and monitoring. You do have to promise to appear for your court dates. You promise to appear for your court dates.
I promise.
The highlighted release condition that I have for you is that you cannot drive a motor vehicle with anyone under the age of 18 in the vehicle.
Okay.
Failure to comply with your release conditions or failing to appear for your court date will result in a warrant issuing for your arrest and a bond would be imposed. This takes care of everything that I needed to advise you of this afternoon. If you have no questions for me, if you'll please step to your left, the officer will give you your paperwork.
Thank you.
Ms. Bergdahl, if you'll please come to the podium, and Ms. Sobel, if you'll please have a seat in the chair. Hello, can you please state your first and last name and your date of birth?
Whitney Bergdahl, 8/23/88.
You are here today on a new case. You were charged with 1 count of shoplifting, a removal of goods, a Class 4 felony. I did find probable cause as to that offense, and I did appoint an attorney to represent you. You will have a status conference hearing on August 29th at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on September 3rd at 8:30. I am inclined to release you to pretrial services. You do have to promise to appear for your court date. Do you promise to appear for your court date?
Yes, ma'am.
If you fail to appear for your court dates or you fail to comply with your release conditions, which include that you cannot return to the scene of the alleged crime and you cannot have any contact with your co-defendant. If you're not able to follow those release conditions or appear for your court dates, a warrant would issue for your arrest and bond would be imposed. This takes care of everything that I needed to advise you this afternoon. If you have no questions for me, if you'll please step to your left, officer will give you your paperwork.
Just one question, ma'am. So I am being released?
To pretrial services.
And what is that exactly?
You will get a packet that'll tell you what you are responsible for. It'll give you all,
Got it.
everything that you're supposed to do.
Thank
Mm-hmm. Ms. Sobel, will you please come to the podium, and Mr. Jones, if you'll please have a seat in the chair. Ma'am, can you please state your first and last name and your date of birth?
Yeah, Elizabeth Sobel, March 3rd, 1991.
You are here today on a new case. You are charged with one count of unlawful means of transportation as a passenger, a Class 6 felony. I did find probable cause as to that offense, and I did appoint an attorney to represent you in this matter. You will have a status conference hearing on August 29th at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on September 3rd at 8:30. I am inclined to release you to pretrial services. You must promise to appear for your court dates. Do you promise to appear?
Yes, ma'am.
You cannot return to the scene of the alleged crime, and you cannot have any contact with your alleged co-defendant. Failure to comply with your release conditions or failing to appear for your court dates would result in a warrant issuing for your arrest, and a bond will be imposed. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
So this takes care of everything that I needed to advise you of. If you have no questions for me, if you'll please step to your left. The officer will give you your paperwork. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Jones, will you please come to the podium? And Ms. Coleman, will you please have a seat in the chair? Sir, will you please state your first and last name and your date of birth?
Miles Jones, 7/14/1959.
You are here today because you have a warrant out of El Centro Justice Court. Due to the nature of the offense, you are not entitled to court-appointed counsel. You will have an arraignment hearing on September 4th at 8:30. I am inclined to release you on your own recognizance. You do have to promise to appear for your court date. Do you promise to appear for your court date?
Yes, ma'am.
Failing to appear for your court date will result in another warrant issuing for your arrest. I will let you know that the recommended bond for this matter on your warrant was $500. So I am giving you an opportunity to go to court and take care of it. If another warrant is issued for your arrest and you come back before us, that bond will likely be imposed. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that takes care of everything that I needed to tell you this afternoon. If you have no questions for me, if you will step to your left, the officer will give you your paperwork. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ms. Coleman, will you please come to the podium? And Mr. Jose Gonzalez, will you please have a seat in the chair? So, ma'am, will you please state your first and last name and your date of birth?
Brittany Coleman, March 22nd, 1993.
You are here today because you have a new case. You were charged with one count of criminal trespass in the first degree, a Class 6 felony. I did find probable cause as to that offense, and I did appoint an attorney to represent you. You will have a status conference hearing on August 29th at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on September 3rd at 8:30. I am inclined to release you to pretrial services. You do have to promise to appear for your court dates. Do you promise to appear?
Yes, ma'am.
You cannot return to the scene of the alleged crime. A failure to comply with your release conditions or failing to appear for your court dates would result in a warrant issuing for your arrest, and a bond would be imposed. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have no questions for me, if you'll please step to your left, the officer will give you your paperwork. Mr. Gonzalez, will you please come to the podium? And Mr. Henning, will you please have a seat in the chair? Officer? Can you let her know to get this order?
Yes. And then here's your, I have a release order for you for room. Okay. Thank you.
Sir, can you please state your first and last name and your date of birth?
Jose Gonzalez, 8/27/77.
You are here today because you have one new case and you have a probation violation warrant. On your new case, you were charged with 1 count of possession of a dangerous drug, a Class 4 felony, and 1 count of possession of drug paraphernalia, a Class 6 felony. I did find probable cause as to that offense, and I did appoint an attorney to represent you. You do have a status conference hearing on August 29th at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on September 3rd at 8:30. I am inclined to release you on your own recognizance. You do have to promise to appear for your court date.
I do.
And then on your probation violation warrant, I did appoint an attorney to represent you in that matter. You do have a probation revocation possible disposition hearing on August 22nd at 8:30. Again, I'm inclined to release you on your own recognizance. You do have to promise to appear for your court date. Mr. Gonzalez, the reason why I am releasing you on your own recognizance is I did review your case. I reviewed the probation notes. I know you stay in contact with your probation officer, and I know that you are trying to comply with your probation.
Yes, sorry.
And I understand that you are, it appears to me that you are struggling with substance abuse.
I am, and I was struggling with the anniversary of my mother's death yesterday.
So what I'm saying to you is that there's always going to be things in life.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But because you're under court supervision, you really, really have to work hard.
I will.
At maintaining your sobriety. So giving you an opportunity to be released, hopefully. I believe the probation has been checking in with you, or you've been checking in with probation. I'm not sure if there's been some issue with you getting into treatment or finding a bed getting into treatment, but for the most part, you're doing okay. If you could just get I think that if you are able to get a period of sobriety, I think you'll also be able to accomplish some stability, because the main issue is just, actually, at this point, paying your fees and fines too, right? So if you get this stuff sorted out, I think that maybe you would have an opportunity to be successfully released from probation, and hopefully we'll stop picking up these types of charges. So I encourage you to take advantage of this opportunity.
I will, and I thank you.
Okay, so if you will step to your left, officer will give you your paperwork. Mr. Henning, will you please come to the podium? Hello, sir. Can you please state your first and last name and your date of birth?
Lucas Henning, October 15th, 1995.
You are here today on 2 matters. You have 1 new case, and then you have a violation of probation. On your new case, you were charged with 1 count of criminal trespass in the 1st degree, a Class 6 felony. I did find probable cause as to that offense, and I did appoint an attorney to represent you in this matter. You have a status conference hearing on August 29th at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on September 3rd at 8:30. I am going to release you to pretrial services. In this matter, you do have to promise to appear for your court date. Do you promise to appear for your court date?
Yes, ma'am.
You cannot return to the scene of the alleged crime, and you cannot possess any weapons, and you must contact your probation officer within 72 hours of your release. As to your probation violation warrant, I appointed an attorney to represent you in that matter. You do have a probation revocation possible disposition hearing on August 22nd at 8:30. Again, I'm going to release you on your own recognizance. You do have to promise to appear for your court date. Do you promise to appear for your court date?
Yes, ma'am.
Failing to appear for your court dates or failing to comply with your release conditions would result in a warrant issuing for your arrest, and a bond would be imposed. This takes care of everything that I needed to advise you of this afternoon. So if you have no questions for me, if you will step to your left, the officer will give you your paperwork.
Thank you, ma'am.
Patrick Tyner, date of birth May 1st, 1981, is here on 1 new case and 2 warrants for failing to appear for a court date. On the new case, he was charged with 2 counts of aggravated assault, a Class 4 felony, 1 count of resisting arrest with risk of physical injury, a Class 6 felony, 1 count of aggravated assault, a Class 6 felony, 2 counts of disorderly conduct involving language or gesture, a Class 1 misdemeanor, and 2 counts of criminal trespass in the 3rd degree, a Class 1 misdemeanor. I did find probable cause as to all counts, and I did appoint an attorney Mr. Tyner is not physically present in court today due to concerns of self-harm. He does have a status conference hearing on August 21st at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on August 25th at 8:30. Because he was on felony release at the time that these alleged offenses occurred, he is not eligible for bond today, so we did schedule an evidentiary hearing for him for August 22nd at 1:30. As to his warrants for failing to appear, attorneys were already appointed to represent him in those matters. He will have a status conference hearing on August 21st at 8:30, and that warrant has a cash-only appearance bond in the amount of $1,000. On the second warrant, he has a disposition hearing on August 21st at 8:30, and that one has a cash-only appearance bond in the amount of $500. Mr. Tyner will be advised that his total cash appearance bond is $1,500. He will be advised against posting the bond because posting the bond would not secure his release as he is being held not bondable in the new case. I will meet with Mr. Tyner. If any changes are needed, I will do so either on the record or in writing. Mario Mercado, date of birth November 21st, 1989, is here on one new case and a probation violation warrant. He is not physically present in court today due to combative behavior. On the new case, he was charged with one count of armed robbery with a deadly weapon, a Class 2 felony. I did find probable cause as to that offense, and the date of that offense is July 8th of 2025. I did find probable cause as to that offense, and I did appoint an attorney to represent him. He will have a status conference hearing on August 21st at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on August 25th at 8:30. He will have a secured appearance bond in the amount of $50,000. If he is able to post bond, he cannot return to the scene of the alleged crime, initiate any contact with the alleged victim also is alleged, and he cannot have any contact with this alleged co-defendant. We have to reprint that one, sorry. He cannot possess any weapons, and he must contact his probation officer within 72 hours of his release. As to his probation violation warrant, I did appoint an attorney to represent him in that matter. He will have a probation revocation possible disposition hearing on August 22nd at 8:30, and he has a secured appearance bond in the amount of $500. Between the two cases, he has a total secured appearance bond in the amount of $50,500. Mr. Mercado will be advised that if he's able to post bond, he must comply with all of his release conditions, and he must appear for his court date. He will also be advised that if he fails to appear for his court dates, or he fails to comply with his release conditions, that he will lose any bond that he posts. A warrant would issue for his arrest, and additional bonds could be imposed. Ruben Ruiz, date of birth January 20th, 2000, is here on a new case. He is not physically present in court due to disruptive behavior. He was charged with one count of resisting arrest, a Class 6 felony, one count of possession of drug paraphernalia, a Class 6 felony, one count of possession of a prescription drug without a prescription, a Class 1 misdemeanor, one count of failing to obey a police officer, a Class 2 misdemeanor, one count of obstruction by refusing to give his true name, a Class 2 misdemeanor, and one count of criminal trespass, a Class 3 misdemeanor. I did find probable cause as to all of the charges, and I did appoint an attorney to represent him. He has a status conference hearing on August 21st at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on August 25th at 8:30. He has a secured appearance bond in the amount of $5,000. He will be advised that if he's able to post bond, he cannot return to the scene of the alleged crime, and he cannot possess any weapons. He will further be advised that if he fails to comply with release conditions or he fails to appear for his court dates, any bond that he posts will be forfeited, a warrant would issue for his arrest, and additional bond would be imposed. I will meet with Mr. Ruiz following this hearing, and if any changes are needed, I will do so either on the record or in writing. The same holds true for Mr. Mercado. I will meet with him, and if any changes are needed, I will do so either on the record or in writing. This concludes our 2 p.m. initial appearance calendar. We stand in recess until 5 p.m.
Please be seated. Good afternoon. This is the 5 p.m. initial appearance calendar for August 15, 2025. The court's orders for the taking of DNA and fingerprints that were given on the first calendar of August apply to all matters on this calendar. As you heard in the recording, this is a special type of hearing. I will be telling you why you are here, if an attorney is appointed for you, when and where your next hearing date will be, and what your release conditions are. All the information is printed on the paperwork you will receive, so if you don't hear something, it will be on your paperwork. Also on your paperwork are conditions of release. I am not going to read all of them to each of you. I may point out one or two if perhaps like you have a no contact order or something that's unique, but all the release conditions that are printed are court orders and do apply to you. I'll be calling you in one at a time. The first person to come will stand at the podium in the center of the room, and then the second person who I call can have a seat by the door. Remember, this is a criminal proceeding, so you have the right to remain silent. I will only ask you for your name and your date of birth. You do not want to speak about the facts or the merits of your case. That will be for your next hearing, and also to talk to your attorney before you say anything. So this is being recorded and broadcast, so remember you have that right to remain silent. Okay. No language line? Okay. We'll begin with Hector Hoyahara, please, and then Jimmy Hannah Ortiz, have a seat by the door.
Good evening, Your Honor.
Hello. Please state your name and date of birth.
Hector Raul Guayguaya, 9/26/1975.
Thank you. You're here today on a new Superior Court case. There are allegations that you were driving under the influence and that it was aggravated, and that is a Class 4 felony. An attorney has been appointed to assist you. Your next hearing will be August 21st at 8:30 in the morning downtown Phoenix. You were already on felony release in a different case when this happened. So by statute, you are not eligible for release today. You will need to stay until the next hearing. There is a second hearing set for you. It's an evidentiary hearing about the fact that you're not being released. That's on August 22nd at 1:30 in the afternoon, and you will also have an attorney there to assist you. All of this is on your paperwork. Have a seat. Jimmy Pena Ortiz, please come to the podium. Chami Malbarak, have a seat by the door.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon. Please state your name and date of birth.
Jimmy Pena Ortiz, April 19, 1996.
Thank you. You're here today on a new Superior Court case. There is allegations that you had narcotic drugs for sale, which is a Class 2 felony, money laundering, which is a Class 3 felony, narcotic drugs in your possession, which is a Class 4 felony, and then drug paraphernalia in your possession, which is a Class 6 felony. This court has found probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing will be downtown Phoenix on August 21st at 8:30 in the morning. There is a cash-only appearance bond set for you at $50,000. If you make that bond, you need to go to your hearing and not have any contact with the co-defendants in this case. All the information is on your paperwork. Go ahead and pick it up and have a seat.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Chami Mubarak, please come to the podium. George Michael, have a seat by the door.
Jimmy Mubarak, ma'am, Your Honor. Hi, good afternoon. How are you doing?
So go ahead and state your name one more time and your date of birth, please.
Chemi Nazir Mubarak. 8/10/88.
Thank you. You're here today on a new Superior Court case.
Yes, ma'am.
It was alleged that you committed armed robbery with a weapon, which is a Class 2 felony.
Allegedly.
And then obstruction or refusing to give your true name, which is a misdemeanor. This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix on August 21st at 8:30 in the morning. There is a secured appearance bond set for you at $75,000. If you make that bond, you will have supervised release, which includes an ankle monitor, so that will restrict where you can go and when you can go. You are not to return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants.
All right.
All of this is on your paperwork, if you'd like to pick that up and have a seat.
All right, thank you.
George, Michael, please come to the podium. Oscar, Cruz, Ramirez, have a seat by the door.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Please state your name and date of birth.
George Michael, 3/9/1996.
Thank you. You're here today on a new Superior Court case. It was alleged that you had narcotic drugs in your possession for sale, which is a Class 2 felony, and then that you were transporting narcotic drugs for sale, also a Class 2 felony. Based on the law enforcement report, this court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix on August 21st at 8:30 in the morning. There is a cash-only appearance bond available to you at $25,000. If you make that bond, there are conditions of release, the number one being for you with no contact with any co-defendant. All of this information is on your paperwork.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, please have a seat. Oscar Cruz Ramirez, please come to the podium. Antoine Winfield, have a seat by the door. Please state your name and date of birth.
Oscar Cruz Ramirez, July 2nd, 2001.
Thank you. You're here today for a new Superior Court case. It was alleged that you had narcotic drugs in your possession for sale, which is a Class 2 felony, narcotic drugs that were being transported for sale, which is a Class 2 felony, and then drug paraphernalia, which is a Class 6 felony. This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing will be on August 21st at 8:30 in the morning. There is a cash-only appearance bond available to you at $15,000. If you make that bond, you will be released under supervision with an electronic monitoring device. There are conditions to your release that include no contact with co-defendants. All of this information is on your paperwork. Okay, go ahead and pick that up and have a seat. Antoine Winfield, please come to the podium. Jessica McCraw, have a seat by the door.
Good morning. Afternoon.
Is that, yeah. Please state your name and date of birth.
Antoine Winfield, July 30th, 2002.
Thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court arrest warrant. You were picked up a while ago, but they hadn't filed charges, and now they have. And what it is, just so you have the full information, this is called a direct complaint, and it's from an offense in July of 2024, so almost a year ago. And it was for theft of means of transportation, Class 3 felony, so stealing a vehicle. So on this direct complaint, they have asked for a secured bond of $10,000. This court does affirm that bond. Your next hearing is August 21st at 8:30 in the morning. You will have an attorney appointed to assist you. Are you in custody for something else?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, do you know when you may be released?
Maybe September 3rd, maybe.
Okay, so they will transport you to this hearing. The other conditions of release can all be changed by the next judge because one of them was electronic monitoring. So they'll decide at the next hearing whether that's still appropriate or not.
Okay.
But it will be on your orders today.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
So just go ahead and take your paperwork, but realize you don't want to pay this bond.
Right. 'Cause
Okay.
I'm still held on the other case.
Exactly, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to make sure.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Have a seat. Thank you. Jessica McCraw, please come to the podium. Sabrina Pedraza, have a seat by the door. Please state your name and date of birth.
Jessica McCraw, January 8, 1988.
Thank you. You're here today on an out-of-county warrant. Some of the allegations are human smuggling, dangerous drug, and drug paraphernalia, all of felonies. There is going to be an attorney appointed for you at your next hearing in Benson Justice Court on August 20th at 8:30 in the morning. Cochise County requested the bond, and this court is going to affirm that, $5,000 secured. If you make that bond, make sure you make your way to that hearing and attend, or they will continue to issue warrants for your arrest. Okay, it'll all be on your paperwork. Please have a seat. Sabrina Pedraza, please come to the podium. Omar Bautista Garcia, have a seat by the door.
Sabrina Pedraza, 62796.
Thank you. You're here today on a new case. There's allegations of theft of means of transportation, which is a Class 3 felony, so stealing a vehicle. An attorney has been appointed to assist you, and your next hearing is August 21st at 8:30 in the morning, downtown Phoenix. There is a secured appearance bond that is set for you. It was recommended by the county, and this court does agree based on your prior failing to appear at $2,500. If you make that bond, make sure not to have any contact with the alleged victim complainants or witnesses. No alcohol between now and your next hearing, and make sure you go to your next hearing or they will issue another warrant for your arrest. This is on your paperwork. Please have a seat. Thank you. Omar Bautista Garcia, please come to the podium. And then after that, Kirby Gonzalez, have a seat by the door. Kirby Gonzalez. Please state your name and date of birth.
Omar Bautista Garcia, 1489.
Thank you. You're here today on a new Superior Court case, and then it looks like 4 probation violation warrants, I believe, but we'll go through each one of them. So on the new case, it was alleged that you had narcotic drugs in your possession, which is a Class 4 felony. This court did not find probable cause on that allegation, but you're still going to have a hearing on it because the county may have more information by the time of the hearing. So we have appointed an attorney to assist you, and your hearing on that case is August 29th at 8:30 in the morning, and there are no release conditions because there was no probable cause. Okay, but your other cases, the first one is a probation violation warrant. It alleged you violated terms 3 and 5 of your probation, so basically you weren't checking in and they couldn't find you. An attorney has been appointed to assist you. Your hearing on that case is August 22nd at 8:30 in the morning, and the bond is set at $250 secured. Your next one, it is the exact same with a bond set at $750. Your third one, it's the same time, date, and allegations, bond set at $500. And your last one is set terms 3 and 5 with the bond set at $100. So altogether, when you add them up, 13 through 17, $1,600 of secured appearance bond. Are you going to be able to make that bond?
So if I pay that $1,600, I can get out?
Right.
Okay.
Okay, and the reason I ask that is because on the one with the new charges, there's no bond set. So if you were still in custody, they wouldn't transport you to that hearing. But all your probation violation hearings are earlier. They're on August 22nd. So hopefully you would get out after that anyway.
So, so if I will pay it, I will still get out and I can make it to the other one?
So if you pay your bond, you are in charge of getting yourself to your hearing. And you have 2 dates. August 22nd is your probation date. And then for those new charges, your date is August 29th.
Okay.
If you don't pay the bond, the sheriff will transport you to your probation violation hearing, and then hopefully you get out. But if you don't, make sure you have that paperwork and let your attorney know you have a hearing on the 29th. So those are your options. Okay, it'll be on your paperwork. Please have a seat. Thank you. Kirby Gonzalez, please come to the podium. Tony Weaver, have a seat by the door. Please state your name and date of birth.
Kirby Gonzalez, August 18, 1996.
Thank you. You're here today on two matters. The first one is a probation violation warrant. It was alleged you violated terms 3 and 5 of your probation. An attorney has been appointed to assist you, and your next hearing is August 22nd, 8:30 in the morning, downtown Phoenix. There is a secured appearance bond, and it's set at $500, and that is the same for the second one as well. So if you make the $1,000 secured appearance bond, make sure to contact your probation officer when you are released and let them know where you are and your address. Also make sure to go to your hearing or they will issue more warrants for your arrest. Okay, this is all on your paperwork. Go ahead and have a seat. Tony Weaver, please come to the podium. Louis Villasano, have a seat by the door. Please state your name and date of birth.
Tony Weaver, 3/20/86.
Thank you. You're here today on two matters. The first one is a Superior Court arrest warrant for failing to appear at a status conference in July. An attorney is already assisting you, and your next hearing is August 21st at 8:30 in the morning downtown. There is a secured appearance bond set for you in this case at $500, and you would again be released if you pay that to pretrial supervision, just like last time. On your second matter, it's a municipal court warrant. So this municipal court warrant is from the El Mirage Municipal Court, and your next hearing is August 25th at 10 a.m. I have set bond for you on this case at $50 to make sure that you're transported to El Mirage if you're still in custody.
I won't even be in El Mirage.
Let me tell you about this warrant. One moment, please. Okay, so it looks like El Mirage Municipal Court, they have your name. It's for criminal trespassing, 3rd degree, unlawfully on property. The offense date was in January.
That's not me.
So you'll have to go and take it up with them. I have included their phone number as well in the order. So in case you are out of custody, you can call them because right now they do have you identified as the person on that case.
Okay.
All right, so all of this information is on your paperwork. There is a $50 bond there just to make sure you get transported if you are still in custody. Okay, go ahead and have a seat. Thank you. Louis Villasano, please come to the podium. Shailene Torrevillo, have a seat by the door. Please
Hello,
state
Miss.
your name and date of birth.
Luis Villasano, 11/29/03.
Thank you. You're here today on 3 matters. The first one is a probation violation warrant. It's alleged that you did not appear at your probation revocation arraignment. So you have an attorney in that case, and your next hearing will be August 22nd, 8:30 in the morning, and there is a bond set. It's a secured appearance bond at $150. Your second matter is the same issue. You did not appear at a probation revocation hearing, and so the same time an attorney is set, and your secured appearance bond is $150. On your last one, it is also that you did not appear at the probation revocation arraignment, and it's a $150 bond. So on all of these, your hearing is going to be August 22nd at 8:30 downtown, and altogether, you have $450 secured appearance bond. So if you make that bond, make sure to contact your probation officer when you are released, and make sure you go to your hearing, or they will continue to issue warrants for you.
All right. I'm just unclear about, like, how do I have 3 warrants?
Because you have 3 probation cases. One of them ends in the numbers 454, the next ends in 124, and the other one ends in 901. So you have 3 ongoing probation cases.
Yeah,
So each one got a warrant.
do I have the secure bond, is that the 10%?
You can work that out with the bail bondsman in the detention facility.
All right.
Okay, please have a seat. Thank you. Shailene Toribio, please come to the podium. Victor Petrusek, have a seat by the door. Please state your name and date of birth.
Shailene Nicole Toribio, 10/27/94.
Thank you.
Okay.
You're here today on a probation violation warrant. It was alleged that you violated terms 3, 5, and 15 of your probation. An attorney has been appointed to assist you at your next hearing downtown Phoenix, August 22nd at 8:30 in the morning. You do have a secured appearance bond of $100. If you make that bond, make sure to call your probation officer and go to your hearing.
Okay.
All of this is on your paperwork. Please
Okay.
have a seat.
Thank you.
Victor Petrusek, please come to the podium. Guillermo Solano, have a seat by the door.
Hi,
Please state your name and date of birth.
Victor Petrusik, 22176.
Thank you. You're here today on a new case where it was alleged that you had narcotic drugs in your possession and drug paraphernalia in your possession. This court did not find probable cause on the narcotic drugs, but there is for the paraphernalia. So an attorney has been appointed to assist you, and your next hearing will be on August 29th at 8:30 in the morning. This court is going to release you under supervised release. That means you will get an envelope that you need to call the people and check in. They can provide you with resources like a bus pass and reminders to make sure you get to your next hearing. All right, this is all on your paperwork.
Thank you.
Guillermo Solano, please come to the podium, and then Rebecca Sotner, have a seat by the door.
Okay. Good afternoon. My name
Please
is
state your name and date of birth.
Guillermo Solano Jr., February 24th, 1994.
Thank you. You're here today on 2 matters, probation violation warrant. It appears that you did not go to your probation non-witness violation hearing. So you have an attorney already in that case. Your next hearing will be August 22nd at 8:30 in the morning, and you will continue to be supervised by your probation officer in that case. And it is the same on your second probation case because you have 2 cases. So on both of them, you will be released today under the supervision of your probation officer. So it's important that when you get out in a few hours, you call them right away and that you go to your next hearing on August 22nd.
Cool.
Okay, please have a seat. Rebecca Sotner, please come to the podium. Jonathan Lee, have a seat by the door.
Hi, Rebecca Sotner, 1374.
Thank you. You're here today on a justice court warrant. It is alleged that you had an extreme driving under the influence. That is a misdemeanor, the way they've charged it, so an attorney will not be appointed for you in this matter. But you do have a hearing coming up, North Valley Justice Court.
Isn't this the one, I didn't mean to interrupt you, it's the one in 2014?
I think it is, because I remember looking at the warrant.
Because I missed the payments, because I've been sober for 10 years.
Yes, so the charges came from December of 2013, so you probably did go to court in 2014.
Yeah, I did everything. I've already gone to jail, like I did Tent City and classes.
So they are asking for a payment of $1,296.
Okay, and I can make payments again.
So those are kind of the merits of the case.
Okay.
Right now, I'm going to let you know that we're letting you out to go take care of this.
Great.
You don't have an attorney appointed, but you do have a hearing.
Okay.
So your hearing is North Valley Justice Court, September 2nd at 9 a.m.
Okay.
I've also included their phone number for you in this paperwork.
Okay.
So if you call them ahead of time and work out a payment plan or figure out how to take care of it, maybe you don't go to the hearing, but I would highly recommend you still go to the hearing just to be sure.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And I will go because I know that judge already, because I have had some struggles financially over the past years because I do massage therapy and I had some injuries, so he kind of knows me. And so I will definitely go see him and take care of this.
Wonderful. Okay, I hope I don't see you back here again.
You won't.
Okay.
Thank
Go
you
ahead and
very
take your
much.
seat. Jonathan Lee, please come to the podium. Keith Creel, have a seat by the door.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello, please state your name and date of birth.
Jonathan Lee, 11/26/88.
Thank you. You're here today on a justice court warrant for driving on a suspended license, or it may have been revoked. Because this is a misdemeanor, this court's not able to appoint an attorney for you, but you can hire your own or you can represent yourself. Your next hearing is at the Desert Ridge Justice Court on August 25th at 1:30 in the afternoon. This court is going to release you on your promise to go to that hearing. Also, we've included their phone number and address, so you can call them and maybe get this taken care of. If you still need to go to the hearing, ask what you need to bring along, how you can be prepared. Okay, all of this will be on your paperwork. Please have a seat.
Real quick, Your Honor, where is that? I'm not used to Phoenix anything.
So
I just know that it's
Google
somewhere north, I think.
Yeah, you will need to probably Google it, but the address should be on there as well.
Perfect.
Okay,
Thank you.
please have a seat. Keith Creel, please come to the podium. Yasmin Ambrose Esquivel, have a seat by the door.
Evening.
Please state your name and date of birth.
Keith James Creel, 11/3/1987.
Thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court arrest warrant. Apparently you were picked up a while ago, but no charges were filed. Now they have been, and this is what's called a direct complaint. And it was alleged that in September of 2024, you may have had possession of dangerous drugs, which is a Class 4 felony, and then drug paraphernalia, which is a Class 6 felony. So an attorney has been appointed to assist you, and your next hearing on these new charges is August 29th at 8:30 in the morning, downtown Phoenix. You're going to be released today on your promise to go to that hearing.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all of this is on your paperwork. Please have a seat.
Thank you.
Yasmin Ambrose Esquivel, please come to the podium. And then Demarion Dunbar, have a seat by the door. Please state your name and date of birth.
Yasmin Ambrose Esquivel, 12/13/1994.
Thank you. You're here today on a municipal court warrant. There is allegations of reckless driving, which is a misdemeanor. This court is not entitled to appoint counsel for you because it's a misdemeanor. You can hire your own attorney or represent yourself. You have a hearing coming up in Goodyear Municipal Court, and that will be September 3rd at 1 p.m. I've included their phone number for you on your order as well, so you can contact them and find out what you need to do to be prepared, like where to park and what to bring so that you can be ready. Okay. All of this information is on your paperwork. Please have a seat.
Thank you.
Oh, that means I'm getting Demarion Dunbar, please come to the podium. And then Esteban Luna Campos, have a seat by the door. Please state your name and date of birth.
Demarion Dunbar, May 21st, 2004.
Thank you. You're here today on a justice court warrant. They are alleging that you were carrying a deadly weapon and you failed to admit it. This is a misdemeanor. This court's not able to appoint counsel for you on this type of an allegation, but you could hire your own attorney or represent yourself. You have a hearing coming up at the West McDowell Justice Court on September 2nd at 1:30 in the afternoon. This court is going to release you on your promise to go to that hearing. I've included their phone number for you as well, so that you can call and confirm your hearing date and time, but also what you need to do to be prepared, where to park, what to bring, those sorts of things, so you'll be ready to get this taken care of.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Please be patient. It will take a few hours for you to be released.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, and we'll just wait for one moment. While we wait for the gallery to clear, I will read in our one house call for this evening. This person is not safe to be in the courtroom today for himself or for others. This is Mr. Guillermo Fernandez, date of birth 5/28/1997. He's here on a Superior Court arrest warrant. He was alleged to be having narcotic drugs in his possession, which is a Class 4 felony. This court found probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist him at his next hearing downtown Phoenix on August 21st at 8:30 in the morning. There is a secured appearance bond available to him at $50. If he pays that, he'll be released under supervision. He is not to have any weapons, drugs without a prescription, consume alcohol, drive without a valid license. It is not the court's intention to return to this recording. If there are any changes to Mr. Guillermo's order, they will be reflected in the written document. Were you here in the gallery earlier, or were you just brought in?
I was just brought in.
Okay, just so you understand, these are very specific types of hearings. I will tell you why you're here, if an attorney is appointed for you, when and where your next hearing will be, and if you are allowed any release conditions. These are criminal matters. You have the right to remain silent. The only thing I will ask from you in just a minute is your name and your date of birth. And then everything I am going to present to you will be written on your paperwork. So if you miss a date or time, it will all be right there. Okay. Please state your name and date of birth.
Esteban, 07/11/1997.
Okay, and can you tell me your full name, please?
Esteban Luna Campos.
Thank you. You're here today on a new Superior Court case. There's allegations that you may have committed child sex trafficking with a minor less than 15 years old, which is a Class 2 felony. There's also an allegation of luring a minor for sexual exploitation, aggravated, which is also a Class 2 felony. On reading the law enforcement report, this court does find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing will be on August 21st at 8:30 in the morning. There is a cash-only appearance bond available for you. If you make this bond, it's $50,000. If you make that bond, you'll be released to pretrial services and you will have electronic monitoring that restricts where you can go and when you can go. Also, if you make the bond, you are prohibited from accessing the internet except for work or your pending court cases. There are other release conditions, and they are all listed on your paperwork. Okay. Go ahead and have a seat. Thank you, sir. This was the final matter on our 5 p.m. calendar. The initial appearance calendar at 5 p.m. will be in recess until 8 p.m. All right. Thank you. Please be seated. Everybody's up. Oh, good. Okay. This is the 8 p.m. initial appearance calendar for August 15th, 2025. The court's orders for taking of DNA and fingerprints that were given on the first calendar of this month will apply to all matters on this calendar. As you heard in the recording, this is a special type of hearing where I will tell you why you are here, if an attorney will be appointed for you, when and where your next hearings will be, and if you are eligible for release conditions. You have the right to remain silent because these are criminal proceedings, so the only question I will ask from you is your name and your date of birth. All the release conditions that I read out are on your paperwork, and I probably won't read all of them to you because they are fairly standard, so I'll probably point out just one or two that might be specific to your case. Please do read your paperwork though, because those are the court's orders. I'll be calling you in one at a time. The first person will stand at the podium. The second person will have a seat in that chair outside by the door. And then we'll move fairly quickly. Do we have any language? Two at the bottom. Okay, thank you. Okay. Okay. We'll begin with Adam Musser. Please come to the podium, Adam Musser. And then Razvan Stefan. Please have a seat by the door. Okay. So Adam Russer, please come on in. And then to sit by the door is Razvan Stefan. Okay. Please state your name and date of birth.
Adam Joseph Musser, August 14th, 1985.
Thank you. You're here today on a new Superior Court case. It was alleged that you had narcotic drugs in your possession, which is a Class 4 felony. Also that you had drug paraphernalia, which is a Class 6 felony. This court found probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing is going to be on August 21st at 8:30 in the morning downtown Phoenix. That is a status conference on these new allegations. Because you are already out on what's called felony release and these new allegations happened, you are not eligible for release today, but there will be another hearing for you, which is an evidentiary hearing on August 22nd at 1:30 in the afternoon to discuss why you're not allowed to be released. All of this information is on your paperwork. If you please step back and get your paperwork and have a seat. Razvan Stefan, please come to the podium, and then Abdullah Abbas, have a seat by the door.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello. Please state your name and date of birth.
Razvan Stefan, October 19, 1995.
Thank you. You're here today on two matters. One is a new Superior Court case where there is allegations of dangerous drugs in your possession, a possession of a weapon by a prohibited person, which is a Class 4 felony, and then drug paraphernalia, which is a Class 6 felony. This court did not find probable cause for the dangerous drugs, but did for the other allegations, so an attorney has been appointed for you. Your next hearing is August 21st at 8:30 in the morning. On this new case, a secured appearance bond is set for you at $5,000. However, you also have a probation violation warrant. And in your probation violation warrant, it is alleging that you violated terms 4, 5, 7, and 15. Considering the number of times that you have been reinstated and the number of times you have been on intensive probation, this court finds that based on that, you shall not be released. You will have an attorney appointed to assist you. Your probation revocation arraignment will be on August 22nd at 8:30 in the morning. So do not pay that other bond because you are not going to be released. You will have 2 sets of paperwork with all the information on it. Go ahead and pick up your paperwork and have a seat. Abdullah Abbas, please come to the podium. Richard Haupt, have a seat by the door. Please state your name and date of birth.
Abdullah Muhammad Abbas, 10/20/1980.
Thank you, and I apologize, I mispronounced your name.
Right.
You're here today on 2 matters. The first one is a new Superior Court case. There's allegations that you had a weapon and you're prohibited from possessing one. That is a Class 4 felony. This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing will be August 21st at 8:30 in the morning, downtown Phoenix. There is a cash-only appearance bond on the new case of $15,000. On your second matter, it is a Superior Court arrest warrant. This is a direct complaint, so that means you had been picked up before, but now you're being charged. And in this one, the offense is misconduct involving weapons. Again, this is from April 16th, 2025, and that's a Class 4 felony. On this matter, the court has requested $50,000 secured appearance bond, and this court will affirm that. So your second bond is a secured appearance bond of $50,000. So you do have one that's cash and you do have one that's secured. If you make those bonds, make sure you go to your hearing. Your direct complaint hearing is August 21st at 8:30 in the morning downtown. There is an attorney appointed to assist you. And it looks like they are at the same place. I'm just double checking. Because we can't have you going 2 different. Yes, they're both at the same place. Okay, so all this
You got me for a cash only for $15,000 on one?
That's for your new charges, sir. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, it's all on your paperwork. Go ahead and pick that up and have a seat. Thank you. Richard Haupt, please come to the podium. Abel Rodriguez, have a seat by the door. Abel Rodriguez.
Hi,
Please.
Richard Hopp, November 1st, 1965.
Thank you. You're here today on a new Superior Court case. There's allegations of aggravated domestic violence, impeding breathing, which is a Class 5 felony. Also, assault and disorderly conduct, those are misdemeanors. This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix on August 21st at 8:30 in the morning. There is a cash-only appearance bond for you at $50,000. If you make that bond, you will have electronic monitoring and supervision. You are not to return to the alleged scene, or excuse me, you may return there because that's your residence. You're not to have contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. Even if for some reason they contact you first between now and your hearing, do not answer, do not pick up, do not respond. No text, no social media, no phone calls, none of that. That would be a violation of the court order. The next judge can change these orders. Okay, all of this is on your paperwork. If you'll pick up your papers and have a seat. Abel Rodriguez, please come to the podium. And then Rafael Lopez, please have a seat by the door. Please state your name and date of birth.
Abel Rodriguez, 1/30/1999.
Thank you. You're here today on a new case. There's allegations that you committed aggravated assault, domestic violence, impeding breathing, class 3 felony, resisting arrest, and then another assault which was a misdemeanor. This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing is August 21st at 8:30 in the morning, downtown Phoenix. There is a cash-only appearance bond set for you at $25,000. If you make that bond, you will be required to have electronic monitoring and pretrial supervision. You may not reside at the same location as any victim. However, if you need to go back, you may go one time with local law enforcement on what's called a civil standby, where they escort you and you can pick up necessary items between now and your next hearing. And that is written into the court's orders. You are also, it looks like you have children in common. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So because you are ordered not to return and not to have contact with the victim or complainant or witnesses, you may use a third party to make arrangements to have contact with your children. That is also the court's orders. If they are then protected by an order of protection, that would change. Okay, this is all written out in your paperwork. Go ahead and pick that up and have a seat. Okay, thank you for your patience. Rafael Lopez, please come to the podium, and then Martin Leyva, have a seat by the door. Please state your name and date of birth.
Yes, Rafael Lopez, August 7th, 2001.
Thank you. And I believe the state will be appearing on this. Would you like to announce?
Yes, Your Honor. Good evening. Ashley Stetson on behalf of the state.
Thank you. And I don't believe you have a private attorney yet. Is that correct?
Not that I would know of, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. So you're here today on a Superior Court arrest warrant. It was a direct complaint, and the direct complaint came from charges in 2020. It was alleged that you discharged a firearm at a structure, and that is a class 3 felony. So probable cause is found. An attorney has been appointed to assist you. Your next hearing is August 21st at 8:30 in the morning. So the court has read the state's recommendations. And so is there something additional you would like to add, Ms. Stetson?
Yes, Your Honor. The state recognizes that you probably don't have access to the Form 4 right now. I don't know if Your Honor have had a chance to read the original Form 4 that was associated with this case.
Not the original one, no, ma'am.
Okay.
But
then the state will give a very quick synopsis of what happened back in 2020, Your Honor. Very quickly, the allegations are that the suspect and the co-defendant in this case were allegedly attempting to rob an individual for possible fentanyl pills, Your Honor. They actually drove down to the area from Flagstaff. They don't appear to be from the area, Your Honor. During that time, there's video surveillance that observed the suspects walking from a motel to a parking lot that they were supposed to meet up with this individual for, Your Honor. It's observed on camera the co-defendant handing the suspect an object, which the state does believe that was the firearm. The surveillance camera shows the suspects walking to this parking lot. Doesn't show necessarily the parking lot. Very shortly after, you can hear shots going off, and then you see the suspect and the co-defendant walking back to the hotel. Law enforcement very quickly contacted the suspect, co-defendant, and other witnesses involved in the case, Your Honor. There was statements made that support the state's statements Additionally, Your Honor, the suspect has been on the Navajo reservation for the past approximately 4 to 5 years, Your Honor. An extradition hearing had to be conducted in order to get the suspect back. So for the reasons that the violence alleged in the original Form 4, Your Honor, the fact that the suspect has been unavailable because he's been on the Navajo reservation and the state had to go through an extradition hearing to get the suspect back. Additionally, Your Honor, the state would like to know when law enforcement did make contact on the original incident date. The suspect and co-defendant, along with witnesses, were in a vehicle, likely leaving the scene to not be caught by law enforcement, Your Honor. So there's that. They additionally were wearing different clothes. So for all those reasons, the state believes that a higher bond is appropriate. The state believes that the original bond with $1,000 secured. Your Honor, the state doesn't feel like that is appropriate. So the state is asking for a higher bond. The state is asking for $150,000 cash, given the totality of the circumstances, including the suspect failure to make himself available for hearing. So, and then standard conditions, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you for your argument for the state. So I understand you don't have an attorney here today, and it is not my place to ask you any questions about the incident because this is being recorded as well as broadcast. So just considering the release conditions, is there something that you would like to say?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for your time, Miss. The reason why I reside back on the Navajo reservation was because I'm not from around here, and I'm half Navajo, and so I couldn't support myself out here financially, stably with a home. I was living with my grandmother, so I didn't, at the time, I wasn't in a good place. I didn't have a family, no kids or nothing to worry about, so, I just went back to naturally where I knew where I had a home. So I went back there, and I was planning to come back to take care of this, but I ended up starting having kids. So when I started having the kids, I just kept postponing, I'll get back to it. But then, eventually when the cops were called to the residence, not for me, but the cop that, supposedly one of my relatives, he got that warrant that he knew I need to be extradited back. So he woke me up out of bed and told me I need to be taken in. But I want to make my input clear that I wasn't trying to run. I know that at some point I have to take accountability and get this settled with. So that's what I'm ready with. And I do have a grandmother out here that's willing to help me get through this stuff to where I could probably reside at her place on house arrest or something, because this is my first offense, which doesn't make it okay. But, I want to go through the process to get this over with so I can go back to the Navajo Nation with no serious offense that I can leave behind like this ever again to be taken away from my loved ones. But I am willing to proceed forward with the courts and not invade the justice of Maricopa County. Yeah.
I appreciate your statement, sir.
Thank you, Ms.
So considering both the state's recommendation, what the original direct complaint requested, I am going to go ahead and direct or order that it will be a $15,000 cash bond. That will also include electronic monitoring. So that means it limits where you can go and how long you can be there.
Okay.
So if you're able to make that $15,000 cash bond, you'll need to comply with the electronic monitoring and go to your hearings and get it taken care of like you said.
Okay.
Okay. I also included some no going back language as far as don't go back to the scene of the alleged crime or any contact with any of the alleged victims, witnesses, or co-defendants in your case too. Okay. All of this will be on your paperwork. Did you have a question?
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry, Miss. So the $15,000 bond, if me and my family are not able to afford that, is there a way we could, probably try to work something?
So here's what will happen. It's $15,000 cash. You can still call a bail bondsman and ask if they're able to accept something else, but it is not secured. So it does have to be cash. Your next hearing is August 21st at 8:30 in the morning. All of these release conditions may be changed by the next judge.
Okay.
So worst case scenario for you, sir, is that you will stay in custody until the next hearing, and then everything can be modified when they're able to talk with you about the merits of the case and maybe have more information. You'll also have an attorney who is assigned to assist you. You can talk with them. Their phone number will be on your paperwork as well.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you for your time, sir. Go ahead and have a seat. Okay. On the next matter, it's Martin Leyva. Please come to the podium. Or it's Velasquez Leyva. Okay. And then after that will be Elijah Key.
And good evening, Your Honor. This is Arja Shaw, the attorney for Martin Leyva, online.
Okay. I'll ask for the attorneys to announce after we get it started. Thank you.
Thank you.
Please state your name and date of birth.
Martin Velasquez Leyva, 12/10/1990.
Thank you. And for Mr. Leyva, could you please announce one more time?
Thank you, Your Honor. Arja Shaw on behalf of Martin Leyva for the IA purposes only at this point.
Thank you. And for the state?
Thank you, Your Honor. Ashley Stetson on behalf of the state.
Thank you. So I have read the law enforcement's report, and on your new case, there are allegations of aggravated driving under the influence, which is a Class 4 felony. This court did find probable cause on that new case. Would the attorney for Mr. Leyva like to recommend release conditions?
Yes, Your Honor. We would ask for pretrial services release today. In terms of the warrant case, Mr. Leyva, in speaking to his family, was very likely unaware of that warrant status. And as a result of that warrant, it very likely suspended his license, which created a situation. However, I would ask for a pretrial services release on this case, the new one if need be. I want to state that he does have family support here. He has been raised here since he was 4 years old. He has 2 daughters that he is the sole caretaker and financial earner for. So we would ask that he be released, Your Honor.
Thank you for your statements. And the state, do you have a brief statement?
Yes, Your Honor. Very quickly, the state has no objection to pretrial release on the conditions that alcohol drug monitoring is ordered and that the suspect not drive without a valid license. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. So I'm going to make a few changes to the order. We will do pretrial release. You will have random illegal drug and alcohol testing no less than weekly between now and your next hearing date. One moment, please, while I do some editing.
And Your Honor, while you're editing the order, may I give Mr. Leyva, his family, his sister's number? They did request if I could give that information. Do you?
He does, yeah. If you'll just say it out loud, my clerk will write it down for him.
Okay. It is Alvia 480-245-0699 and his mom 602-334-6867. Thank you.
I'll attach it to your paperwork.
Thank you.
Okay. So at this time, for your new charges for the driving under the influence, your hearing will be on August 29th at 8:30 in the morning. You will be released today under supervised release with the random drug and alcohol testing. And you are not to drive without a valid license or consume any alcohol between now and your next hearing date. This gives you an opportunity to prove to the next judge that you can be sober. On your Justice Court warrant, there is a Moon Valley Justice Court hearing, and it is set on August 29th at 10 a.m. There is an attorney for you in both of those cases, just in case you're not able to continue with this representation, because they are DUI charges. There is an attorney appointed for you in both places. All right, so all of this information will be on your paperwork. Is there anything else from the state?
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
Okay, and from Mr. Leiva's attorney?
No, Your Honor, thank you, and I'll be in touch with your family, Martin.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Just take your paperwork and have a seat.
Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Elijah Key, please come to the podium, and then after that will be Victor Lopez Becerra. Please state your name and date of birth.
Elijah Key, September 24, 1996.
Thank you. You're here today on a new Superior Court case. It was alleged that you committed aggravated assault, domestic violence, impeding breathing, which is a Class 3 felony. Also, criminal damage and defacing, which is a Class 6 felony. This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing will be August 21st at 8:30 in the morning. There is a cash-only appearance bond set for you at $10,000. If you make that bond, you will be required to have electronic monitoring. You are not to return to the scene of the alleged incident or have any contact with the alleged victims, witnesses, or complainants. Even if they contact you first, between now and your hearing date, ignore all of it. No social media, text, phone calls. Do not talk to the alleged victim. You may not reside at the same location. So if there are essential items that you need and you make bond and you need to get back there one time, you may go with law enforcement. And that order is included on your paperwork. You can say, the court has ordered, I'm allowed one civil standby to go and retrieve essential belongings. Okay, all of this is on your paperwork. Go ahead and pick that up and have a seat. Thank you. Victor Lopez Becerra, please come to the podium. Ricky Schultz, have a seat by the door. Please state your name and date of birth.
Victor Lopez Becerra, 1782.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're here today on a new Superior Court case. It was alleged that you had dangerous drugs in your possession, which is a Class 4 felony. Also, aggravated assault, which is a Class 5 felony. Drug paraphernalia, which is a Class 6 felony, and then resisting arrest, which is a Class 6 felony. This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing is August 21st at 8:30 in the morning. There is a secured appearance bond set for you at $5,000. If you make that bond, you're not to have any contact with the arresting officers and follow the other release conditions.
Okay.
Okay, please
Thank you,
have a
ma'am.
seat. Ricky Schultz, please come to the podium. And then after that will be Shahina Ahmed. Please state your name and date of birth.
7/11/91.
Thank you. You're here today for a new Superior Court case. It was alleged that you had narcotic drugs for sale, which is a Class 2 felony, and then narcotic drugs in your possession, which is a Class 4 felony. An attorney has been appointed to assist you, and your next hearing is downtown Phoenix on August 21st at 8:30 in the morning. There is a cash-only appearance bond available to you at $5,000. If you make that bond, you will be required to have pretrial services, and they will do random testing for illegal drug and alcohol use no less than weekly. This gives you, like once a week. This gives you an opportunity to show the next judge that you can remain sober. Okay, all of this is on your paperwork. Go ahead and pick that up and have a seat. You have a question? Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I had a court date on the 15th.
Oh, today?
Yeah.
And you missed it?
Yeah, because I was arrested. It was misdemeanor trespassing.
So most likely they'll issue a warrant for you because you missed it, a failure to appear warrant. But go ahead and tell your attorney, their phone number is on your paperwork, and see if there's anything they can do, maybe put a motion to quash or something like that. Just talk to your attorney about that.
So am I being released tonight?
Well, you have a $5,000 cash-only appearance bond. If you can make that bond, you will be released. If you cannot, you'll be transported to your hearing.
What does that mean?
So if you do not make your bond between now and August 21st, you'll be here, and then they'll take you to that hearing, and then the next judge will be able to change your release conditions.
But I can be released tonight
and still make that payment?
If you pay your $5,000, you can be released, but you still need to go to the hearing.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I don't understand. Sorry.
So there's a bond set. If you
Yeah.
pay the $5,000 bond, you may leave this facility.
Okay.
Okay, all right, go ahead and have a seat. Shahinaz Ahmed, please come to the podium. And then after will be Marcel Higginbottom. Please state your name and date of birth.
My name is Shahnaz Ahmed. Yes.
And your date of birth,
March 26, 1980.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And the state is going to appear. Would you like to announce?
Sorry.
Yes, Your Honor. Good evening. Ashley Stetson on behalf of the state.
Thank you. You're here today on a new case. It was alleged that you committed aggravated assault on a minor, which is a Class 5 felony. Also, disorderly conduct and assault and physical injury, which were misdemeanors. This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix on August 21st at 8:30 in the morning. This court we have read the proposed recommendation from the county. They recommended $25,000 secured bond with ankle monitoring, no firearms, no returning, no direct contact with victims, and no consuming alcohol or illegal substances.
Yeah.
Is there anything the state would like to add?
Yes, Your Honor, very briefly. When the state reviewed the Form 4, the state didn't see the ages of the alleged minors in the Form 4, so the state did reach out to Chandler Police Department. The state didn't have time to get anything writing due to how close it was to the 8 p.m. calendar time. However, the state would like the court to know that the male in this case is 15 years old and the female in this case is 11 years old. Further, Your Honor, the state would be motioning the court to seal the Form 4 due to the minor's names being in the Form 4. The state did just email a copy of the motion to seal to the court, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for the extra information about the ages of the children. I appreciate knowing that. You don't have an attorney here today to assist you, so we shouldn't talk about the facts or the merits of the case. But if you would like to make a statement about your release conditions only, you can do so.
What do you mean, ma'am?
Say it again.
What do you mean?
Would you like to talk about, do you want to be let out today?
Yes, please.
Okay, and is there a reason that I should know that you will go to your next hearing?
Next hearing?
Yes, your next hearing is on August 21st at 8:30 in the morning downtown.
Sure, no problem.
Okay, all right. Do you have any reasons why I will believe that you're going to go to your hearing?
What's your problem? I'm sorry, problem my hearing?
Okay. So your hearing is on August 21st. And if we let you leave today, we need to know that you are going to go back and go to your hearing.
I'm back to just add back to, you said September 20?
August 21st.
August 21st.
Okay. I think we have a language barrier. Yeah. What is your native language?
Arabic.
Arabic. Okay. Yes. All right. I think,
would you like an interpreter?
I'm good.
You're good? Okay. All right. So thank you, State, for your recommendations and for the extra information. We do now have the motion, so we are going to go ahead and seal the Form 4 that has been granted. Okay. So an attorney has been appointed to assist you at your next hearing, August 21st, downtown. There is going to be a secured appearance bond set for you today. The secured appearance bond is $5,000. That means you may use a bail bondsman, so when you go back out to the detention facility, you can call and see if someone can help you. Otherwise, you will stay incarcerated until your next hearing. If you are released, you may not return to the scene of the alleged incident. You may not go back. You may not have contact with the victims between now and your next hearing, August 21st.
Yes.
All of this will be written out for you on your paperwork, so please read it or have someone assist you with reading it. Those are the court's orders, and they do need to be followed.
So today I can go to my house?
No, you may not. You will need to find somewhere else to be.
To take me?
You may not, you may not go back to your house.
Why?
You may go back one time with law enforcement to maybe pick up anything necessary, like if you need your wallet or medications, but otherwise you are not to go back to live there. You are not to have contact with any of the victims until the next court date, and that judge can change it after that.
What does that mean then? I'm gonna stay?
I'm not sure. That will be something you'll need to figure out. So it's all on your paperwork. Go ahead and take your paperwork and have a seat.
Oh, sure, no problem.
Your Honor, the state did just restart its emails, and hopefully the motion did go through to Ms. Adams.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. I thought I said that it was granted and it's been sealed. So, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Thank
I
you.
just thought I heard that you guys didn't receive it, so I just wanted to make sure that it was received.
It was received and it has been sealed. And again, thank you for your appearance. And I don't think you have any other matters, so if you'd like to be excused, that is fine.
Okay, thank you. No, Your Honor, this is it for the state. Thank you.
Mr. Marcel Higginbottom, please come to the podium, and then Edward Rodriguez, have a seat by the door.
Hello.
Please state your name and date of birth.
Marcel Higginbotham, May 23rd, 1975.
Thank you. You're here today on two matters. The first one is a new Superior Court case. There was allegations of criminal trespassing, which is a Class 6 felony. An attorney has been appointed to assist you, and your next hearing is August 21st at 8:30 in the morning, downtown Phoenix, for this new charge. A placeholder bond of $50 secured is set for that, and that's because you also have an out-of-county warrant. Your out-of-county warrant is from Pinal County, and it's a felony warrant, so an attorney has been appointed to assist you down there. Your hearing will be in Pinal County Superior Court August 20th at 8:30 in the morning, and they would like a bond of $2,000 secured. So if you're able to make those bonds today, make sure you go to the hearing. You'll have to transport yourself to Pinal County, or they will issue another warrant. Make sure you go to your hearing here in downtown Phoenix. If you are not able to make those bonds, you will be transported to both of those hearings. All the information is on your paperwork. Go ahead and pick that up and have a seat. Thank you. Edward Rodriguez, please come to the podium. Freddie Ortiz, have a seat by the door. Edward Rodriguez. I think he's here in the front. He has gray hair. Edward Rodriguez has gray hair. He has gray hair. Edward Rodriguez. Okay. And then after that will be Freddie Ortiz. Go ahead and have a seat by the door. Freddie Ortiz.
Good morning.
Hello. Please state your name and date of birth.
Edward Raymond Rodriguez, November 17th, 1972.
Thank you. You're here today on two matters. The first one's a probation violation warrant.
How did I violate?
It was alleged you violated terms 4, 7, and 15, so an attorney has been appointed to assist you. Your next hearing is August 22nd, 8:30 in the morning, downtown Phoenix. There is a $1,000 bond. Your other matter is also a probation violation warrant because you do have the two cases. It's again the same terms, 4, 7, 15, Same hearing date and time. There will be an attorney to assist you. It is also a $1,000 secured appearance bond, so that's $2,000 secured appearance bond total. If you make that bond, make sure to call your probation officer when you are released and go to your hearings. Okay, it's all on your paperwork. Please have a seat. Thank you.
Thank you.
Freddie Ortiz, please come to the podium. Christopher Robbins, have a seat by the door. Christopher Robbins, have a seat by the door. Please state your name and date of birth.
Freddie Ortiz, 04/25/1967.
Thank you. You're here today on a new Superior Court case. It was alleged you committed burglary, which is a Class 4 felony, that you had dangerous drugs in your possession, which is a Class 4 felony, and then you had drug paraphernalia, which is a Class 6 felony.
Yeah.
This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you at your next hearing downtown Phoenix on August 21st at 8:30 in the morning. There is a secured appearance bond set for you at $1,000. If you make that bond, you will have pretrial supervision. If you don't make that bond, you will be transported to the hearing. All of this information is on your paperwork. Go ahead and have a seat. Christopher Robbins, please come to the podium. Samuel Lucas, have a seat by the door. Samuel Lucas. Please state your name and date of birth.
Christopher Nicholas Robbins, January 11, 1990.
Thank you. You're here today on a probation violation warrant. It was alleged you violated terms 3 and 5 of your probation. An attorney has been appointed to assist you. Your hearing will be August 22nd at 8:30 in the morning. There is a secured appearance bond for you at $1,000. If you can make that bond, make sure to call your probation officer when you are released. If not, you will be transported to the hearing.
Thank you.
Go ahead and have your paperwork. Thank you. Samuel Lucas, please come to the podium. Lakeith Hornaday, have a seat by the door.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello, please state your name and date of birth.
This is Samuel Lucas, and then June 16, 2003.
Thank you.
No problem.
You're here today on a probation violation warrant. It was alleged that you violated terms 3 and 5 of your probation.
Yes.
I'll go all the way through and then you can ask if you'd like. So there is an attorney appointed to assist you. Your next hearing is a probation revocation arraignment August 22nd at 8:30 in the morning. There is a secured appearance bond set for you at $1,000. If you make that, call your probation officer when you are released. Go ahead, sir.
I turned myself in and everything, and like I was only out here for like a month after I got released from the jail that I was in Georgia, and then I came out here, and there was an issue, like there was some misunderstanding or miscommunication, and then I ended up getting the warrant. But I was only out here for like a month prior, and then like,
okay,
and then they put the warrant out. Like I've been trying to get a job and do the right thing. I found something, but I might lose it due to being incarcerated. I've been trying to like pay you guys off, and you know,
okay.
I have a kid and stuff.
That's okay. You don't have to say any more because I read your notes and they confirmed what you just told me. So even though the warrant says, let me just double check. I have to just double check. All right. I'm going to go ahead and change your order. We're going to release you today on your own recognizance, but you need to call your probation officer again as soon as you're released.
Yes,
even
ma'am.
though it doesn't make sense because you just talked to them and they
Yeah, I'll do whatever you want. Whatever you want.
You definitely need to call them though, because that is how you stay in compliance.
Thank you very much.
Okay, and I appreciate you bringing that to my attention. So, is that signed? Yes. Okay. If you'll have a seat, they'll bring you your paperwork in just a moment.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh, your hearing date did change? Oh, it stays the same on that one? Okay. So just make sure you read your paperwork.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay. Lakeith Hornaday, please come to the podium. Selena Jose, have a seat by the door. Selena Jose, have a seat by the door.
Hello.
They'll bring it to you in just a moment. Please state your name and date of birth.
Lakeith Kevin Hornaday, 10-4-90.
Thank you. You're here today on a probation violation warrant. It was alleged that you violated terms 3, 4, 5, and 15. There is an attorney appointed to assist you. Your next hearing is August 22nd at 8:30 in the morning, downtown Phoenix. There is a secured appearance bond available to you at $750. If you make that bond, make sure to call your probation officer when you are released. If you cannot make that bond, you will stay incarcerated until your hearing, and they can change your release conditions then.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, please have a seat. Thank you. Selena Jose, please come to the podium. Laura Madison, have a seat by the door. Please state your name and date of birth.
Selena Marie Jose, date of birth 8/22/84.
Thank you. You're here today because you failed to appear to a status conference.
Yes.
So you already have an attorney in your case. Your next hearing is going to be August 21st at 8:30 in the morning. There is a secured appearance bond set for you at $500. If you can make that bond, then make sure you go to your hearing. If you can't make that bond, you will stay incarcerated and they will transport you to your hearing.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to be staying?
Unless you can make the $500 secured appearance bond. Okay. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Okay. Please have a seat. Laura Madison, please come to the podium. Stanley Capron, have a seat by the door.
Hi, good morning, Your Honor. It's nighttime, I find out.
Yeah, it's 8 p.m.
Yes, ma'am.
Almost 9.
Yeah.
Please state your name and date of birth.
Laura Lee Madison, 3469, Your Honor.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You are here today on a new case, which alleges burglary, which is a Class 4 felony. And I did read the law enforcement report. I understand your argument. We're not here today on the merits.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So there is probable cause. An attorney has been appointed to assist you. Your next hearing is August 21st at 8:30 in the morning. There is a secured appearance bond set for you at $500. If you're able to make that bond, please go to your hearing. Don't return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. If you cannot make the bond, then you will stay in custody and you'll be transported to the hearing, and the next judge can change the release conditions.
Okay.
Okay?
That's when, August 21st?
It is. August 21st.
Yeah, both of my parents are deceased, so I don't have a cosigner.
Okay. All right. So then they will transport you to the hearing.
21st?
Yes.
Okay.
It's on your paperwork. Right there.
Thank you.
Stanley Capron, please come to the podium. Antoine Jackson, have a seat by the door. Please state your name and date of birth.
Stanley Capron, 10/24/1991.
Thank you. I apologize, I misstated your name. You're here on 3 matters. The first one is a new Superior Court case where it's alleged you had dangerous drugs in your possession, which is a Class 4 felony. Also, drug paraphernalia, which is a Class 6 felony. This court did find probable cause and appointed an attorney to assist you at your next hearing, which is downtown Phoenix on August 21st at 8:30 in the morning. There is a secured appearance bond set in this new matter at $200. Your other 2 matters are probation violation warrants. So you have 2 probations that are running right now, and because of the new allegations, it's a term 1 probation violation. An attorney will assist you at your hearing. It has been appointed, and that will be on August 22nd at 8:30 in the morning. On both of those probation cases, your bond is set at $50, so altogether you have a $300 secured bond. If you are able to make that bond, call your probation officer when you are released and go to your hearings. If you are not able to make that bond, you will be transported to your hearings. All of this is on your paperwork. Oh, you have a question. Yes, sir.
If I had the money on my account, how do I use that can I use that to get bonded out?
I am not sure how you do that, but I know that you can talk with the detention officers if you have funds available. So that would be a question that you would ask back when you're in the facility.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Antoine Jackson, please come to the podium. Anthony Milligan, have a seat by the door. Please state your name and date of birth.
Antoine Jackson, November 17th, 1985.
Thank you. You're here today on a new Superior Court case. There was allegations of criminal trespassing, which is a Class 6 felony. This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing is August 21st at 8:30 in the morning, downtown Phoenix, and there is a secured appearance bond set for you at $50. If you make that bond, you will be released under PSA or pretrial services supervision. So they will send you reminders. If you need a bus pass or other types of assistance to get to your hearing, they will attempt to assist you. Okay. It's important that you not return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. That was actually me and my girlfriend's apartment. She has MS. She's probably going crazy right now. I'm not able to contact her. I did hear something about a civil. I can have the...
A civil standby?
Yeah, civil standby.
You're going to need one of those. Okay, one moment, please.
Yeah. And also, to make something like that, I don't have her number. It's in my phone. I really need to get back to her. And like I said,
unfortunately, your belongings will stay.
No, not my belongings. I'm talking about my actual girlfriend.
Right, but what I'm saying is, as far as getting your phone or numbers from that, it all stays locked up until you are released.
Okay.
So you may not reside at the same location, but you may ask for one civil standby. So let me put that in. Let me just double check. One moment, please. I'm sorry. Right, that's what I was just double checking. Yeah. So I think the reason why I didn't put that in your order to begin with was because law enforcement reports that you were evicted from that location.
Yeah, 3 days ago.
So you're not allowed to go back there by the eviction order.
The arresting officer also informed me that I can make the civil and the civil standby and then call management.
If there's an eviction order in place, I can't override.
Oh no, I don't want you to override it because even management say I call them ahead of time and then they can assist me and my girlfriend on the property so we can get our things. They even said that as well. But that's still those.
Okay, so you cannot reside there. Just to make sure that's absolutely clear.
No, I'm not residing there. I just need to. If I don't, you're not understanding. This is life or death right now. If I do not get to my girlfriend and our I don't know. She has MS real bad. She can't stand it. I was taking care of them. I need to, but I can't. I don't have enough. I can't contact her. I can't contact anybody. I have nothing. I really have to get to them. She's, like I said, I don't know where she is. I don't know if she's hospitalized. She doesn't know what's going on with me. I'm the caretaker of her. It's a lot on the line right now, and I'm just not trying to lose her for something I'm going to show up in court. I have no choice. But
okay.
Okay,
that's fine. So what I'm including in this order is you may not reside at the location, but you may return one time with law enforcement to check on your girlfriend and retrieve necessary items.
She won't be there
from the location.
I don't know. Okay. This is not all right. Okay. So we were evicted. She has nowhere to go. We have no family out here. We were a family. I'm the only one that's taking care of her. All my credit cards and all that is in my wallet. I have everything. She has nothing. Okay. She was not with me during the arrest. I have my wallet. I have my cell phone that is locked away. I don't know anything by heart. I can't call my mom. I don't know anything. Nobody can reach her. I don't know where she is at this time. I don't know where my dog is. They could be under a bridge dead. Anything. I need to find them.
Okay. What I'm saying. All right. So you're going to be let out if you can pay $50.
I can't even make the call to pay $50 or anything else. I can't do anything. I don't have anybody no one's out here with, like, it's just me. I have no family, no one. I have her and I have my dog, and that's it. So if I can't contact her, how can the $50 be paid?
Right. Okay. All right, I'm good with that. I did one more. All right. Okay, sir. We're going to release you today on your promise to go to that hearing.
I will go, because like I said, if I'm freaking out now, I don't want to be taken away from them.
Right, I understand. And I did read through the law enforcement report. I did look at your criminal history, which was a bit concerning, but I understand it's in your past.
Yes.
Okay, so I do have in there also that you may go with law enforcement, but it must be prearranged.
Yes, okay, thank you.
Okay, so that will be in the court's orders.
Thank you.
Make sure not to take advantage of that because that eviction order does stand.
Never.
Okay.
I shouldn't even went today, but like this, yeah.
Okay, go ahead and have a seat.
Thank you so much.
Anthony Milligan, please come to the podium. Nico Thompson, have a seat by the door. Please state your name and date of birth.
Anthony Milligan, 2/24/76.
Thank you. You're here today on a justice court warrant. There is allegations of disorderly conduct, which is a misdemeanor. Due to the nature of the charges, this court cannot appoint an attorney for you, but you can hire one for yourself or represent yourself. Your next hearing is at the Hassayampa Justice Court on September 3rd at 9 a.m. I've included their phone number for you so that you can call ahead to make sure you're prepared for that hearing, find out how to get there, what you need to bring, or if you can even get this taken care of before that date. You'll be released on your promise to go to that hearing and get this taken care of.
Okay.
All of this is on your paperwork. Nico Thompson, please come to the podium. And then after that will be Victoriano Miguel Gonzalez.
How you doing, Your Honor?
Please state your name and date of birth.
Nico Thompson, 06/12/1997.
Thank you. You're here today on a justice court warrant. It was alleged that you were driving recklessly, which is a misdemeanor. This court is not entitled to appoint an attorney for you, so you can hire one to represent you or represent yourself. Your next hearing is at the McDowell Mountain Justice Court. It is on September 3rd at 8:30 in the morning. I've included their phone number for you on your release orders. You will be released today, but it may take a few hours. Please be patient.
Yes, ma'am.
Please call ahead and make sure you're prepared for your hearing, or maybe you can get it taken care of ahead of time. So the information's all on your paperwork.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, please have a seat.
Detention visitation takes place every...
Good evening. Is there an interpreter on the line?
Yes.
Could you please state your name?
My name is Sergio.
Thank you, Sergio. I am Commissioner Gentry, and this is the initial appearance calendar. Will you be able to swear or affirm that you will directly translate my words into Spanish and the defendant's words from Spanish into English as we say them?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Please call Victoriano Miguel Gonzalez to the podium.
Bien, si se puede acercar, Victoriano.
Hola, buenas noches. Mi nombre es Victoriano.
Okay, my turn. Please say your name and date of birth.
Por favor, dígame su nombre y su fecha de nacimiento.
Mi nombre es Victoriano Antonio Miguel González, 21 de marzo del 2000.
So, my name is Victoriano Antonio Miguel Gonzalez, March 21st of 2000.
Thank you. You are here on a justice court case.
Gracias. Usted está aquí para un caso de corte de justicia.
It was alleged that you were driving recklessly, that you exceeded the posted speed by more than 20 miles per hour, and that you had an open container of liquor.
Entonces, se le está a usted acusando de que usted estaba manejando en una manera negligente, en una manera en cual usted estaba sobrepasando lo que es el límite de velocidad por 20 millas por hora y que usted llevaba un contenedor abierto, un bote abierto.
An attorney has been appointed to assist you on the matter of bail.
Un abogado se le ha asignado a usted para poder ayudarle en el tema de la fianza.
Your next hearing is at Kyrene Justice Court on August 20th at 8:30 in the morning.
Su próxima audiencia va a ser en la Corte de Justicia de Kyrene el día 20 de agosto a las 8:30 de la mañana.
Your bond is set at $500 secured appearance bond.
Su fianza lo tienen en la cantidad de $500. Esto es una fianza para poder asegurar que usted sí va a aparecer.
If you make that bond, you will be released with pre-trial services.
Si usted puede pagar esa fianza, entonces va a quedar en libertad con los servicios de antes de su audiencia.
I have also included the phone number for Kyrene Justice Court so you can contact them ahead of time if you are released.
Bien, también han incluido lo que es el número telefónico para el Corte de Justicia de Kyrene para que usted les pueda hablar a ellos antes del tiempo de su audiencia, si es que usted queda en libertad.
Okay.
All of this information is on your paperwork.
Toda esta información está en su papeleo.
Please take a seat.
Thank you.
Por favor, tome asiento.
Please call Jose Araque to the podium.
Si se puede acercar José Aroque.
Sí.
Please say your name and date of birth.
Por favor, dígame su nombre y su fecha de nacimiento.
José Gil Araque, noviembre 1, 1988.
Jose Gil Araque, this November 1st of 88.
Thank you. You are here on two matters today.
Muchísimas gracias. Usted está aquí por dos motivos el día de hoy.
The first is you failed to attend your revocation arraignment hearing in July 2022.
Muy bien. El primero es porque usted no apareció para lo que es su audiencia de revocación del acuerdo el día 22 de julio.
You have an attorney in this matter, and your next hearing is August 22nd at 8:30 in the morning.
Usted en este asunto tiene un abogado. Su próxima audiencia es el día 22 de agosto a las 8:30 de la mañana.
That's downtown Phoenix.
Eso es en el centro de Phoenix.
You have a secured appearance bond of $250 in the first matter.
En este primer asunto, usted tiene una fianza asegurando que usted va a aparecer para el día de su audiencia en la cantidad de $250.
Your second matter is also a failure to appear to your revocation arraignment.
Bien, y luego el segundo sería que usted tampoco pudo asistir o no asistió a su audiencia de revocación.
All of the same information applies. It is also $250 secured appearance bond.
Toda la misma información. Este también tiene una fianza asegurando que usted va a asistir a su audiencia en la cantidad de $250.
If you make the total 500 secured appearance bond, you may be released.
Si usted paga la totalidad de sus fianzas en la cantidad de $500, usted quedaría en libertad.
If you are released, make sure you call your probation officer and go to your hearing.
Si usted queda en libertad, asegúrese hablarle a su oficial de libertad condicional y aparezca o llegue o vaya a su audiencia.
All the information is on your paperwork.
Toda su información está en su papeleo.
Okay. Please
Thank
have
you.
a seat. Yep.
Tome asiento.
So, Sergio, thank you so much for coming this evening and being our translator. That is our last matter, who is a Spanish speaker this evening. We appreciate your service.
You are very welcome, Your Honor. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Thank you, you too. We have one matter remaining on the 8 p.m. calendar, and that is Mr. Jaime Garcia, date of birth 8/14/1977. I don't see, I might have missed it. Can you tell me?
He is unable to function.
Okay. Mr. Garcia is unable to function, so that means it would be unsafe for him to come to the hearing office, either for him or for us. He has a new municipal court case with allegations of disorderly conduct as well as assault, and those are both misdemeanors. An attorney is assigned to assist him at his next hearing at Peoria Municipal Court on August 19th at 9 a.m. because he has a cash-only appearance bond of $5,000. That attorney is there for his, to assist him on the matter of bail. I forgot to put that in. Let me see if I can do that. Let's see. Okay, there it is. Okay, so his next hearing, Peoria, August 19th, 9 a.m. He has a $5,000 cash-only appearance bond. The attorney assigned for the limited representation of the bond issue only, although it might be domestic violence too, so that might be why I didn't put that in. Oh, it is. So you can keep the old one. You can keep the old one. Yeah. So I do have no contact orders for him as well because it is domestic violence. Okay. He's not to return to the scene of the alleged crime or have contact with the alleged victims, witnesses, or complainants. He may not reside at the same location as the victim, but he is permitted one civil standby with law enforcement. If there are any changes to this order, they will be reflected in the written document. It is not my intention to return to this recording, so at this time, the 8 p.m. initial appearance calendar is in recess until 11 p.m.
Daniel, thank you for the follow. Highly appreciate that. All right, all right.
Thank you, guys. You may be seated.
Ooh, and they're not wasting no time tonight.
Okay.
We're just going straight into it. No foreplay tonight. What's up, Just?
Good evening. This is the time set for the 11 p.m. initial appearance calendar on August 15th, 2025.
Mister?
The court's orders for the taking of DNA and fingerprints that was given on the first calendar of this month shall apply to all matters on this calendar. I'll call you each one at a time to the podium, and I'll provide a second name to sit in the chair outside of this room. I will let you know what you were here for, if I have appointed an attorney, if you have a bond, and what your release conditions are. If I can start with Michael Squires to the podium and Alexis Rosario to the chair.
That's right. How's everybody doing tonight? James, how are you? Hey, what up, Hector? Oh, snap. What up, Danny?
May I get your name and date of birth?
Michael Ryan Squires, August 30th, 1998.
Thank you, sir. You are here on two cases. The first one is a new case for one count of narcotic drug possession, a Class 4 felony, one count of drug paraphernalia possession, a Class 6 felony, and one count of resisting arrest, a Class 1 misdemeanor. You're also here on a failure to appear bench warrant that was issued. You missed a hearing related to pending drug charges. In that case, I'm going to affirm the attorney previously appointed to represent you. On your new charges, I am finding probable cause and appointing an attorney. You're going to have some hearings coming up. These hearings apply to both cases. You have a status conference August 21st at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing August 25th at 8:30. In your failure to appear case, you do have a cash bond in the amount of $1,000. However, on your new charges, because you were out on felony release on that case, you're not eligible for bond on your new case. I'm going to set an evidentiary hearing August 22nd at 1:30 on your new case. That's the time set to determine if bond will be set on your new charges. So although you do have a bond on one of your cases, even if you post it, you won't be released until until after you have that hearing on August 22nd to determine if bond will be set on your new charges, okay? Did you have any questions? Okay, if you'll step to your left, sir, the officer will give you that paperwork. Alexis Rosario to the podium.
Hey,
Nas Johnson to the chair.
How's everybody doing tonight? Hopefully you guys are doing good.
May I get your name and date of birth?
Alexis Rosario, 10/22/93.
Thank you, ma'am. It does look like you are here on three cases. You've got 3 warrants, and they're all from different places. The first one is a Tolleson Municipal Court warrant. It does relate to failing to appear at a hearing with an underlying charge of shoplifting. In that case, I'll appoint an attorney, set an arraignment hearing August 25th at 8:30 in the Tolleson Municipal Court, and you have a bond of $50. You have a warrant out of the Goodyear Municipal Court as well, and that is also for shoplifting charges as well as drug paraphernalia. I'll appoint counsel, set an arraignment hearing August 20th at 8:30, and that'll be in the Goodyear Municipal Court. And again, you have a bond of $50. Your last one is out of the Pinal County Superior Court, and it's based on a probation violation warrant that was issued for you. I'm appointing counsel, setting an arraignment hearing August 20th at 8:30 in the Pinal County Superior Court. However, in that case, they are holding you non-bondable. So although you may have bonds on the other 2 cases, even if you post those bonds, you would not be released from custody until you resolve your probation violation case in Pinal County. They will transport you to Pinal for that hearing. Did you have any questions? Okay, so step to your left, they'll give you that paperwork.
Appreciate you guys. Wait, they said $50.
Naz Johnson to the podium, and Gypsy to the chair.
I wish I had to. Man, I wish I had a bill like that.
May I get your name and date of birth?
Nas Johnson, 0307-2005.
Thank you, sir. It does look like you are here on 2 cases. The first one is a new case, and the other one is a probation case. Your new charges are for 1 count of kidnapping, a Class 2 felony, and 1 count of aggravated assault, a Class 4 felony. And then also when you're on probation and you're picked up for a new offense, it is a Term 1 violation of your probation. I am appointing counsel in both cases. You will have a status conference on August 21st at 8:30, a probation revocation hearing August 22nd at 8:30, and a preliminary hearing August 25th at 8:30. So you do have 3 hearings coming up between your 2 cases. In your new charges, you have a cash bond in the amount of $75,000. In the event you do post that bond, you'll be released to the supervision of pretrial services and equipped with electronic monitoring. And then you'd also need to ensure you contacted your probation officer within 72 hours. You're not to return to the scene of any alleged crime, no contact with any alleged victim, complainant, or witness. However, on your probation case, you are being held non-bondable. So although you have a bond on the first case, even if you post it, you would not be released until you have that hearing on August 22nd at 8:30 regarding your probation revocation.
What is today?
Today it's almost midnight. It's August 15th right now. In about an hour will be August 16th.
Okay.
Okay?
I appreciate you.
All right,
Have a
thank
good
you,
day.
sir. If you'll step to the left, they'll give you that paperwork. Gypsy to the podium and Joshua Wood to the chair.
Hey, yeah, I got the notification. I was thinking about jumping on, but I was watching a movie, so I was like, yeah, I'll just...
May I get your name and date of birth?
Gypsy Acid 8594.
Thank you, sir. It does look like you are here on a grand jury warrant that was issued for you. It is for an offense date of February 22nd, 2025, for one count of theft means of transportation, a Class 3 felony, and one count of robbery, a Class 4 felony. I am appointing an attorney to represent you. You will have an arraignment hearing August 22nd at 8:30. That'll be in the downtown Superior Courthouse. You have a secured appearance bond in the amount of $60,000. In the event you post that bond, you will have written conditions of release. It does look like you were previously before this court a couple of other times since March. If you have any bonds on those cases, this would be in addition to that. You'll have written conditions of release to include not returning to the scene of the alleged crime, no contact with any alleged victim, complainant, or witness. All of that will be in your paperwork. Did you have any questions? Okay, so step to your left. The officer will give you that paperwork.
That was going to begin at
Joshua Wood to the podium and Gregory Lloyd to the chair.
Hey, I don't miss that. Words are backwards on the screen. What the wood?
May I get your name and date of birth?
Joshua Wood, March 7th, 1989.
Thank you, sir. It does look like you are here on 3 cases. It looks like you have 2 cases out of the Maricopa County Superior Courthouse. They're both failure to appear warrants. The first one relates to pending drug charges. The second one relates to theft means of transportation. I am going to affirm the attorney previously appointed to represent you. You will have a status conference August 25th at 8:30. That applies to both of those cases.
Nah, this is AI generated.
You also have a warrant out of the Santan Justice Court that does relate to driving with a suspended license that was either revoked or canceled. That's a misdemeanor case. In that case, I'm going to appoint counsel, and you have a hearing in the Santan Justice Court on August 20th at 8:30. For your bonds, you have a $7,500 bond in your case for the theft means of transportation. In your drug paraphernalia case, you have a bond of $1,000. And in your failure to appear on the driving with a suspended license, you have a bond of $680. So you have a total bond of $9,180 between the 3 cases. In the event you do post that bond, you have written conditions of release. It will include not returning to the scene of any alleged crime. You may not possess weapons or alcohol. You must contact your probation officer within 72 hours of release. And then, of course, you'll need to ensure you attend all of these hearings. If you do fail to appear at any of them, another warrant will issue, but you would also forfeit any bonds you may have posted. Did you have any questions?
Yeah, I just got released from a recovery center yesterday. I completed, I have the certificate. I got a completion from Purpose Healing. That's why I have the failure to appear from those. I got out yesterday. I turned myself in, self-surrendered to my bondsman this morning, and came in. So I'm not a flight risk. Is there any way that I could get any love on those bonds, or maybe even OR to get my other stuff taken care of? He's the one that told me to ask for this.
So the bonds aren't going to be lowered today. However, when you get to your next hearing and you meet with your attorney and you see the judge who set these bonds, you may be able to ask them if they're willing to lower it at
My
that point.
bondsman's going to bond me out regardless. I was just seeing if I could get him lowered or even OR, but my bond's going to be covered either way.
Okay, so then if they do post it, again, just make sure you go to those hearings, because if you do miss the hearings again, then you'll forfeit these bonds as well.
I got to pay an attorney, so...
Okay, so you hired your own attorney in this case? Okay, perfect. All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Gregory Lloyd to the podium and Mario Redondo to the chair.
Up next on The Price is Wrong.
May I get your name and date of birth?
Gregory Lloyd, October 17th, 1986.
Thank you, sir. It does look like you are here on 2 cases. It looks like you have a warrant out of Maricopa County as well as a warrant out of Pinal County. The Maricopa County warrant is a probation violation warrant with allegations you violated terms 3, 4, 7, and 13. I'm appointing an attorney and setting a probation revocation hearing August 22nd at 8:30. That's here in Maricopa County. You have a bond of $500 on that case. You're also here on a arrest warrant that was issued by Pinal County, and that's for an offense date of October 13th, 2024 for 1 count of dangerous drug possession, a class 4 felony,
Arizona.
1 count of drug paraphernalia possession, a class 6 felony. I'm appointing counsel and setting an arraignment hearing in Pinal County on August 20th at 8:30. You have a secured appearance bond on their case in the amount of $7,500. So you have a total bond of $8,000 between your 2 cases. In the event you do post that bond, you do have written conditions of release. You may not possess weapons or alcohol, and you must contact your probation officer within 72 hours. Your paperwork will list your date, time, and location. They're 2 days apart in 2 different counties, so you will need to ensure you get yourself to those hearings if you post bond. Otherwise, a warrant will issue and you'll forfeit bond. If you don't post bond and you remain in custody, they'll transport you to these hearings. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, so step to your left, sir. They'll give you that paperwork. Mario Redondo to the podium and Taiwan Woods to the chair.
Come on down. What do you guys think this is?
May I get your name and date of birth?
Mario Redondo, 2487.
Hey, Jerome, thank you.
Thank you, sir. It does look like you are here on a grand jury warrant that was issued. It has an offense date of November 17th, 2024 for 1 count of unlawful failure to return a rented or leased property, a class 5 felony. I am appointing an attorney and setting an arraignment hearing August 22nd at 8:30. That's in the downtown Superior Courthouse. In this case, you have a cash bond in the amount of $5,000. It does look like you may have been in custody since April, so if you have any bond on those cases, or excuse me, that case, this would be in addition to that. If you posted bond, you will have written conditions of release. It will include not possessing any drugs without a valid prescription and not driving a motor vehicle without a valid driver's license. And then you need to ensure you attend the hearing. If you fail to appear, a warrant would issue and you'd forfeit any bonds you've posted. Did you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, sir. If it's
Thank
your
you.
left, the officer will give you that paperwork.
Who rents a car and
Taiwan
doesn't
Woods
return
to the
it?
podium.
I think
Trisha
that
Milligan
defeats
to
the
the
purpose of renting
chair.
a car. He had that backwards.
May I get your name and date of birth?
Pobrecito.
Taiwan Woods, 11/14/2003.
Thank you, sir. You are here on a grand jury warrant that was issued for you. It does have an offense date ranging from May 28, 2024 to June 24th, 2024 for 1 count of fraudulent schemes, a class 2 felony. I'm appointing an attorney and setting an arraignment hearing August 22nd at 8:30. In this case, you have a secured appearance bond in the amount of $2,700. In the event you post that bond, you will have written conditions of release. You may not return to the scene of any alleged crime, no contact with any alleged victim, complainant, or witness. And then, of course, you need to ensure you attend that hearing. If you fail to appear, a warrant will issue and you'd forfeit any bonds you posted. Did you have any questions?
Yeah, the only question would be if I could be released on my own recognizance, since this is like my first offense and I'm not a flight risk.
So the problem is you're here on a grand jury warrant. Grand jury warrants are sealed. They don't have access to any of the information, and the judicial officer that did, they believed that a $2,700 bond was appropriate. So I will affirm that. However, at your next hearing, you will have your attorney, and the information will be available to you as well as the judge. So if at that time your attorney feels like it's appropriate to file or make an oral motion to modify the conditions, they can do so, and then everybody will have all the information, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you, sir.
So the reason I'm down in that
Trisha Milligan
area
to the podium and Donna Broughton to the chair.
is because I pick up people from the prison from Centinela. So that's why I was in that area. I'm sure that's why the videos are popping up on
Can I get your name and date of birth?
Trisha Milligan, 42777.
Thank you, ma'am. You are here on 2 cases. They are both failure to appear warrants. The first one relates to an aggravated assault, and the other one is dangerous drugs. I'm going to affirm the attorneys that were previously appointed to represent you and set a status conference August 21st at 8:30.
Thank you, 20 Moonstone.
You have a secured appearance bond in the amount of $900 on one case, $500 in the other, for a total of $1,400. In the event you do post that bond, you have written conditions of release. It will include not possessing any weapons or alcohol, and you must contact your probation officer within 72 hours of release. And then you need to ensure you attend that hearing. It's the same date and time for both cases. If you fail to appear, another warrant will issue and you'd forfeit any bond you posted. Did you have any questions, ma'am?
77?
I don't even know what these warrants are or who I assaulted or
She's
any of
definitely a
this.
smoker.
Let me take a look.
Doesn't make any sense to me at all.
I don't know why
It might be a probation violation on the assault. Looks like the underlying charge was an assault, and then you...
I've never been in a fight or anything for to have this.
It looks like it's based on an alleged assault on an officer. It was from 2024, but it looks like you were placed on probation, but a petition to revoke probation was completed in April of 2025, and at that time, you were brought before this court and you were released to the supervision of the probation department, and then it looks like you failed to appear at a hearing related to the petition to revoke your probation, and that's why that warrant issued. And then you have a second case on the calendar.
I've been on probation all this time and I haven't missed any court hearings or anything, so it just doesn't make any sense.
So it does indicate that you missed a hearing on your pending drug charges on July 21st. Let's take a look and see what it says.
I don't understand.
So that was changed because I was in jail. None of this makes any sense to me.
Oh, did somebody page me? Who paged me?
So it looks like you were in
512,
custody
if you will.
in July, and they released you on your own recognizance.
Did you say page?
And you had a sentencing hearing on August 13th.
What up, Regina? Hey,
And
213.
that
I haven't
is-
missed any court hearings. I've been on probation all this
OMG,
time.
your pager.
So it looks like you failed to appear at a hearing 2 days ago for sentencing on the pending drug charges. So that's how you got the warrant on that case.
I didn't have another hearing until the 23rd. Like, none of this makes any sense. It's all jumbled up.
So the paperwork that was given to you when you were in custody last set a hearing for 2 days ago on August 13th for both cases, and you missed the hearing in both cases. And as a result, both of these warrants issued.
She never got the mail.
So if you post bond, you'd be released from custody, but you would need to ensure you attended that hearing on August 21st. If you fail to appear again, another warrant would issue and you forfeit your bond. All of that will be in your paperwork, ma'am. If you'll step to your left, the officer will give that to you.
Hey, thank
Donna
you, Don.
Broughton to the podium. Britton Adair to the chair.
You know, I gotta be repping Los Angeles.
May I get your name and date of birth?
Donna Broughton, 214 of 67.
Thank you, ma'am. You are here on a warrant at a Peoria Municipal Court. It has an offense date of March 15th, 2023, and it looks like it's for 2 counts of DUI, Class 1 misdemeanors. I'm appointing an attorney and setting an arraignment hearing August 19th at 9 a.m. in the Peoria Municipal Court. You have a cash bond in the amount of $750. In the event you do post that bond, you have written conditions of release. It will include not possessing any weapons or alcohol, not driving a motor vehicle without a valid driver's license, and contacting your probation officer within 72 hours of release. And then you need to ensure you attend that hearing. If you fail to appear, a warrant will issue for your arrest, and you'll forfeit any bonds you may have posted. All of that will be in your paperwork, ma'am. Did you have any questions?
Probably, but I can't think of any right now.
Okay, if you'll step to your left, they'll give you that paperwork, and you can take those questions that you think of to your attorney, okay?
Spending my golden game,
Miss Adair to the
my
podium.
golden girl years in jail.
Jimmy to the chair.
My golden years in. Come on now, getting sack lunches.
Miss
and
Adair.
Eating noodles
Thank you.
all day. Whew, screw that. I'd rather be in a retirement home. I don't know what these people are.
May I get your name and date of birth?
Brittany Dare, 42494.
Thank you, ma'am. You are here on a failure to appear bench warrant for pending drug charges. I am affirming the attorney previously appointed to represent you and setting a status conference August 21st at 8:30. You do have a secured appearance bond in the amount of $500. In the event you post that bond, you have written conditions of release. It does include not possessing any drugs without a valid prescription, not driving a motor vehicle without a valid driver's license, and then attending this hearing. If you fail to appear, another warrant would issue and you'd forfeit any bonds you posted. Did you have any questions?
So I should have a bond to get out?
Say that again, ma'am?
I should have a bond to get out?
Yeah, if you post the bond of $500, you'd be released from custody, and then you just need to ensure you get yourself to that hearing. Okay? All right, if you'll step to your left, the officer will give you that paperwork.
My attention
Jimmy
span-
to the podium, Adam to the chair.
My attention span is not the greatest. A frequent flyer. Gene Gators. No, wait, no, she was not from 94, Robbie. No way.
May I get your name and date of birth?
GB 325/1998.
Thank you, sir. It does look like you are here on two probation violation warrants with allegations you violated terms 3 and 4 of your probation.
His neck is
I'm
blown
appointing
out.
an attorney and setting a probation revocation hearing August 22nd at 8:30. You have a secured appearance bond in the amount of $250 in each case for a total of $500. In the event you do post that bond, you have written conditions of release. You may not possess weapons or alcohol, and you must contact your probation officer within 72 hours. Do you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay, if you step to your left, they'll give you that paperwork. Thank you, sir. Adam to the podium, Billy to the chair.
He's so tired. He's so sleepy. Damn, I'm glad I don't do scante.
Can I get your name and date of birth?
Adam Buscemi, 52184.
Thank you, sir. You are here on a probation violation warrant with allegations you violated terms 3 and 7. I'm appointing an attorney and setting a probation revocation hearing August 22nd at 8:30. You have a secured appearance bond in the amount of $100. In the event you post that bond, you have written conditions of release. You need to ensure that you contact your probation officer within 72 hours of release, and you may not possess any weapons or alcohol. All of that will be in your paperwork. Did you have any questions?
No, thank you.
Thank you, sir. If you'll step to your left, they'll give you that paperwork. Billy to the podium, Alfredo to the chair.
Hey, you know what they say? When they send them, they don't send their best. Somebody get that guy a shirt. That one needs a new neck. Throw that whole, you can't.
Can I get your name and date of birth, sir?
Billy Hill, 5/1966.
Thank you, sir. You are here on a new case. It is for 1 count of narcotic drug possession, a Class 4 felony, and 1 count of drug paraphernalia possession, a Class 6 felony. Probable cause has been found, and I am appointing an attorney to represent you. You're going to have a status conference August 29th at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing September 3rd at 8:30. I'm going to release you to the supervision of pretrial services. You will have written conditions of release you need to comply with. It does include not possessing any drugs without a valid prescription. You may not drive a motor vehicle without a valid driver's license. You're also going to get an envelope with your paperwork. You need to read those instructions and contact pretrial services once you've been released. And then make sure you attend these hearings. If you do fail to appear at any of them, a warrant will issue, and then you will be held on bond at your next hearing. Did you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay, if you'll step to your left, sir, they'll give you that paperwork. Thank you. Alfredo to the podium and Matthew to the chair.
Hey, Regina, thank you for that daily heart. Highly appreciate you. Man.
Can I get your name and date of birth?
Alfredo J. Demke, 07/17/1981.
Thank you, sir. It does look like you are here on a warrant out of Arrowhead Justice. It does relate to failing to appear at a hearing with an underlying charge of shoplifting and disorderly conduct. Due to the nature of your charges, you're not entitled to court-appointed counsel, but you can hire one at your own expense. I'm going to set an arraignment hearing September 2nd at 2 p.m. in the Arrowhead Justice Court. I'm going to release you today on your own recognizance. That is your promise to appear at that hearing. You have written conditions of release. You may not possess drugs without a valid prescription. You may not drive a motor vehicle without a valid driver's license, and then you need to ensure you attend that hearing. If you fail to appear, another warrant will issue for your arrest. Did you have any questions?
No, I just want to thank you, Your Honor, because I did try all my best to go ahead and take care of that on the second week of May, and I did call, and I did have some arrangements, and I believe that they had 90 days to go ahead and set that date, so I really appreciate you going ahead and letting me go for an OR so I could be able to complete everything, that I need to complete, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Good luck. If you'll step to your left, officer will give you that paperwork.
Thank you.
Matthew to the podium, Daniel to the chair.
But that fool stole my daily heart. That wasn't cool at all. They need your tips.
May I get your name and date of birth?
Matthew Martin, 4/13/88.
Thank you, sir. You are here on a warrant out of the San Marcos Justice Court. It is for failing to pay some fines related to an underlying charge of acting as a contractor without a license. Due to the nature of your charge, you're not entitled to court-appointed counsel. I'm setting an arraignment hearing on September 2nd at 10 a.m. That's in the San Marcos Justice Court. I am going to release you today on your own recognizance. That is your promise to appear at that hearing. You will have written conditions of release. Those are going to include not possessing any drugs without a valid prescription and not driving a motor vehicle without a valid driver's license. Because yours is for failure to pay, you may be able to resolve it by contacting them by phone. I have included their phone number. However, if they do not give you permission to skip that hearing or vacate that hearing, then you'll still need to ensure you attend it. But you may want to call them and see if you can resolve it, okay?
Okay.
All right, if you'll step to your left, the officer will give you that paperwork.
Operating with like a contract.
Daniel Rodriguez to the podium and Ronald Scott to the chair.
Oh, we might need some. We might need some bags. Somebody's awfully. They
May I
might be
get your name and
pregnant.
date of birth?
Daniel Rodriguez, 11/27/91.
Thank you, sir. It does look like you are here on a warrant from the North Mesa Justice Court related to DUI on a watercraft and failing to comply or failing to pay some fees for that charge. Due to the nature of your charge, you're not entitled to court-appointed counsel. You will have an arraignment hearing September 4th at 1 p.m. in the North Mesa Justice Court.
Hey, that's what I'm growing
I'm going to release you today on your own recognizance that is your promise to appear at that hearing. You do have written conditions of release. You're not to possess any drugs without a valid prescription. You may not drive a motor vehicle without a valid driver's license. I've also included their phone number. You may want to contact them and see if you can resolve the failure to comply or failure to pay prior to that hearing. But if they don't vacate the hearing, then you need to attend, okay?
Okay.
Any questions?
No.
Okay, if you'll step to your left, the officer will give you that paperwork.
Thank you.
Mr. Ronald Scott to the podium and Cordell Deal to the chair.
And if you do that stuff, man, that's a rough life right there. Hey, what's up, Samantha? Danny.
Can I get your name and date of birth?
My name is Ronald Joshua Scott.
And your date of birth, sir?
3/12/86.
Thank you. It does look like you are here on 2 probation violation warrants that were issued for you with allegations you violated terms 3, 5, and 13.
For sure, Felicia, he's definitely kicking.
I might have to change the paperwork on number 17. I am going to appoint an attorney to represent you, and I'm going to set a probation revocation hearing August 22nd at 8:30. I am going to release you on your own recognizance, also to the supervision of the Adult Probation Department. That's your promise to appear at that hearing. You will have written conditions of release. It will include not possessing any weapons or alcohol and contacting your probation officer within 72 hours of release. All of this will be in your paperwork. Did you have any questions? Okay, if you'll take a seat back out in the gallery, we need to reprint number 17. We'll bring that out to you.
He's not alive anymore? Hey, Amanda, let me see. Have to say being clean.
Cordell Deal to the podium and Caden to the chair.
Hey, congratulations, Amanda. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. I hear it's not easy. I've never tried anything, but I heard
Can I get your name and date of birth?
May 29th, 1997.
And your name?
Cordell Deal.
Thank you, sir. It does look like you are here on a new case for 1 count of disorderly conduct, 1 count of assault, and 1 count of drug paraphernalia, all class 1 misdemeanors. Probable cause has been found. However, due to the nature of your charges, you are not entitled to court-appointed counsel, but you can hire an attorney at your own expense. You're going to have an arraignment hearing September 2nd at 2 p.m. in the Buckeye Municipal Court.
They do, Regina.
I am going to release you today on your own recognizance. That is your promise to appear. I am cautioning you to read these release conditions very carefully. You do have an alleged victim in this case, and you may not have any uninvited contact with the alleged victim. So if you reside with the alleged victim and they do not wish to have contact, you will have to find an alternative residence. And you can contact law enforcement for 1 civil standby to collect any belongings. However, if they consent to contact, then you may do so. All of that will be in your paperwork. Did you have any questions? Okay, just take a step to your left. The officer will give you that paperwork.
Hey, you know what?
I need to take just a quick recess to handle a couple of warrants. Do you mind muting my microphone?
Take your time. But you know what? When people would offer me things, illicit substances, if you will. Well, first thing, I was never interested in those things, but number 2, it's expensive, and like you gotta really be you gotta have money coming in, like nonstop, hand over fist, or you gotta be willing to take a lot of risks, and I just didn't want to take that ride, man. Like when you see people come in like that, they look like they definitely hit rock bottom, and they're definitely going through a lot. Life is already hard as it is, and then having an addiction, it makes it even harder. So, hey, my heart goes out to you, for those that got addictions. It ain't easy. Let me see. Too many risks. Laughing out loud. You're right. Yeah. Hell yeah, shit. And then some people, they're willing to do like the extra, to get that money. Willing to do something strange for a little bit of change, and hey. That's a little bit too much for me. So yeah, if anything that's willing to get you to that point, I'm straight. And this is going to be Maricopa County and the state of Arizona. This is going to be the last court of the night. This is the 11 p.m. court. The next one's going to be at, it normally is at 2 a.m. The 2 a.m. one is tentative. Lately, they've been having them. If they don't do the 2 a.m., the next one will be at 5 a.m. Arizona runs court every single day of the week, 365 days a year. They run it on your birthday, my birthday, on New Year's, on 4th of July, on Christmas Day, on Thanksgiving. Yes, every day. I know this might be a shock to some of you guys because you'll be like, man, where I'm from, it's only Monday through Friday, and it's during banker hours from 8 a.m. to 4:30. Well, this isn't your town, wherever you're from. This is Arizona, where they hold court every day. Let me see. 20 Moonstone writes, let me see. True, I've seen a lot of it. They just sold it to get their portion paid off. Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, thank you, Rihanna. Thank you for that follow. Highly appreciate that. And if you haven't done so, please do so. Hit that follow button. It's free. It's free for you. It's free for me. Don't be a Scrooge McDuck. Don't be a Mr. Krabby Patty. Hit that follow button. I don't ask for anything, any type of monetary compensation, if you will. But I do ask for you to tap the screen, hit that follow, and share, because sharing is caring. You know, we're trying to blow this channel up. You know what I'm saying? It's free. Hey, thank you, 20 Moonstone, for hitting that like. And let me see, Detroit, thank you for that follow. Highly appreciate that. And Savage Hippie, thank you for that follow. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. Let me see. I live in Arizona and don't know that till I started watching your lives. Really? Dang, hey, that's what's up. Hey, Jonathan, thank you for the follow. Highly appreciate you. Hey, what's up, Matthew? Any sport news for me or what? Did anybody get drafted? Who's winning? Who's up? Who's down? Hey, Mike, thank you for sharing the live. Highly appreciate that. What's up, Roy?
May I get your name and date of birth, sir?
Caden Reckla, August 17th, 1996.
Thank you, sir. It does look like you are here on a new case. It is for 1 count of narcotic drug possession, a Class 4 felony, and 1 count of drug paraphernalia possession, a Class 6 felony. For purposes of today's hearing only, I am not finding probable cause for these charges. That does not mean that they won't test that substance they located and move forward with the charges, so I am still going to appoint an attorney and give you a couple of hearing dates. You'll also need to ensure you attend these hearing dates because they will issue a warrant if you fail to appear. Those hearing dates are going to be August 29th and September 3rd at 8:30. All of that will be in your paperwork. Did you have any questions?
No.
Okay, just step to your left. The officer will give you that paperwork.
Hey, but you know, hey, hopefully you don't live in Pima County, because Pima County, that one's even rougher. I think is a lot rougher than Maricopa when it comes to like DV cases, domestic violence.
Can I have Humberto to the podium and Gustavo to the chair?
Aggravated DUI, extreme DUI, shoplifting at your local Circle K, Target, Walmart, and Dollar Tree, if you will. Hey, Kylie, thank you for that.
Do you need an interpreter?
No.
Spanish?
Spanish.
Okay, one moment.
No, we're going to get the Timu translator. This is going to be no bueno. Oh, man, I can already hear it now. Pobrecito. They're not going to translate. Hey, these translators, they're basura. Pima was... It ran for like 2 hours today, didn't it, Maui? Hey, thank you, Detroit. Highly appreciate you for hitting that follow. Maricopa always has stuff going on. Hell yeah. It's like Night of the Living Dead out there. It's like if they need the cast of The Walking Dead, they could definitely find it in Maricopa. It'd be dangerous out there if you... Hey, YC, thank you for the follow. Highly appreciate you. And let me see anybody. Hey, hi, hey, YC from Chicago. Hell yeah, from Chirac. What's up? Let me see. I have the Citizen app, and it's always going off. Hey, you better keep the life alert on you. Jeez. Hey, Monique, thank you for the follow. Highly appreciate you. What are nice areas in Arizona? You know what? To be honest with you, I'm not from Arizona. I just run the courts from Arizona or Maricopa in Pima. So I'm not familiar. If I send you somewhere, it's probably going to be to the wrong place. Hey, thank you, Sharissa, for the mustache. Gracias. Hey, Sarah, thank you for the follow. Highly appreciate you, Sarah. But so I couldn't tell you of any good areas in Arizona, man. Hey, hi from Carson. Hell yeah, Carson, California, Brand D. And 20 Moonstone, thank you. Say we gotta celebrate for the confetti right there. Damn, but you know it's weird today. We haven't got any DUIs today. We haven't got any DVs. What's up? What's going on? What do you guys think this guy's here for? Only wrong answers, preferably. Ask me, I got you. Laughing out loud.
Good evening. Do I have a Spanish interpreter on the line?
Sí. Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, this is your Spanish interpreter. My name is Joaquin.
Oh, Joaquin, he's good. He's
All
good.
right. I have 2 cases on the calendar. Are you ready to begin, sir?
He got 2.
Yes, ma'am. Can I go ahead?
Yes.
Hola, mi nombre es Joaquín y seré su intérprete de español.
Damn, Joaquin, he's ready.
Hola, buenas tardes.
Good evening, sir. Could I please get your name and date of birth?
He didn't pull any punches.
Buenas tardes, señor. ¿Me podría dar su nombre y fecha de nacimiento?
Humberto Álvarez Robles, 1989.
He's from 89.
Humberto Alvarez Robles, 1989.
Thank you, sir. You are here today on a new case.
Usted está aquí en un nuevo caso.
Yeah, thank you.
1 count of trafficking stolen property, a Class 2 felony.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that for me?
1 count of trafficking stolen property, a Class 2 felony.
Hey, do they have a toilet in
Un
there?
cargo de traficar propiedad robada. Eso es un delito.
I could have sworn I heard a toilet. Nah, this is AI generated. It's not live.
Yes.
1 count of theft, a Class 6 felony.
Tenemos un.
Please rate the quality of service for this call by pressing 5 for very good, 4 for good, 3 for okay, 2 for poor, and 1 for very poor.
This fool left. He avoided
Maybe just
mission.
1 moment.
He's like, I'm out. Adios, amiga. Boom, I'm out. He's getting too real for me. You're sitting on one. No, that fool left. That fool said, I'm out. She gators. Hey, he might have known this dude. He was like, hey, there's a primo right there. I can't translate for him. There's gonna be a conflict of interest. gotta give the translator some wine. Hey, what up, Cade? I bet this guy knows English too. He probably does. All right, cool. We're about to get patched in again. He's bad. The guy's laughing. What happened? That fool hung up. That fool said, "I'm out." I'm not cut out for this life right here. Hey, he was doing pretty good. He had me fooled though. Like, man, this fool's the real deal. What up, Cali? Sace, those Sace was good. What's up in the 91746? Just RR him and.
Hi, I have a little matter. Can you understand that? Okay, I will send you in a minute.
Man, I don't know what kind of UPN operation they're running over there. The Chase guy is still.
Hola,
Good evening, do I have
soy un intérprete para el inglés. Yes, hello.
Hi, sir. We were in.
So would that be okay?
That's fine.
This was boo boo.
Okay, thank you. Hola, ¿qué tal? Buenas noches. Mi nombre es Luis, intérprete para el inglés. Un gusto asistirle el día de hoy. Toda nuestra información se mantendrá confidencial. Un momento. Okay, ma'am, you can proceed.
Damn, he's calling the shots.
And just to let you know, we were in the middle of the hearing, so I'm going to start where we left off.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. You're here for 1 count of trafficking stolen property, a Class 2 felony.
Okay, usted está acá debido a un conteo o un cargo por traficar propiedad robada, por traficar propiedad robada que es un clase 2, una felonía de clase 2.
Hey, what up, Gio?
And 1 count of theft, a Class 6 felony.
Y un cargo por robo, que es un delito de clase 6.
Probable cause has been found, and I am appointing an attorney to represent you.
I don't even know how to say probable cause in Spanish.
Se ha encontrado la causa probable y yo estoy solicitando un abogado para que lo represente.
You will have a hearing August 29th and September 3rd at 8:30 a.m.
What up, Pax?
Usted va a tener una audiencia el día 29 de agosto y el día 3 de septiembre a las 8:30 a.m.
I am going to release you to the supervision of pretrial services.
Yo le voy a liberar a la supervisión de los servicios de pre-audiencia.
You will have written conditions of release included in your paperwork.
I changed time zones.
Usted va a tener condiciones escritas por la liberación. Eso se va a incluir en sus documentos.
You may not return to the scene of the alleged crime or contact any alleged victim.
Usted no puede volver a la escena del presunto crimen y tampoco puede contactar a ninguna presunta víctima.
With your paperwork, you will receive an envelope. You need to read the instructions and contact pretrial services.
Con sus documentos, usted va a recibir un sobre. Usted necesita leer las instrucciones y necesita contactar a los servicios de juicio.
Did you have any questions, sir?
I think I've gone live.
¿Tiene alguna pregunta, señor?
But it's been
Pues ya, está claro todo.
at like different times.
No, I agree with everything.
Thank you, sir. If you will step to your left, the officer will hand you your paperwork.
Thank you.
Hey, what up, Jen? Good morning from the UK.
Gracias, señor. Si puede ir al lado izquierdo, el oficial le va a dar sus documentos.
Can I get a hello?
If I could have Gustavo to the podium.
Gustavo, come on down. James, we needed
Si Gustavo
your
puede
meta
pasar al
glasses to
podio, por
translate
favor.
the other night.
Sí.
Yo! Never seen.
Good evening, sir. May I get your name and date of
Did I
birth?
get a page?
Buenas noches, señor. ¿Me puede dar su nombre y fecha de nacimiento?
Gustavo Alonso Álvarez Robles, 25 de julio del 91.
You can call on Tyrone.
Gustavo Alonso Álvarez Robles, July 25th, 1991.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a new case.
You still have a
Gracias, señor.
pager?
Usted está acá por un caso nuevo.
One count of trafficking stolen property, a class 2 felony.
Another one? They crime me, huh? That's his crime partner. Yeah, I still got
Uno
my page and
es
it's
un
activated.
cargo de traficar propiedad robada, que es un delito de clase 2.
One count of theft, a class 6 felony.
Not a pager.
Un cargo de robo, que es un delito de clase 6.
Probable cause has been found, and I am appointing an attorney to represent you.
Se ha encontrado una
If you're from the 80s, you know
causa
what a pager
probable
is.
y yo estoy solicitando a un abogado para que lo represente.
You will have a hearing August 29th and September 3rd at 8:30 a.m.
Usted va a tener una audiencia el día 29 de agosto, 29 de agosto y 3 de septiembre a las 8:30 a.m.
This is the number for the pager right here.
I am going to release you to the supervision of pretrial services.
Y yo lo voy a liberar a la supervisión de servicios prejuicio.
You will have written conditions of release.
Usted va a tener condiciones escritas de liberación.
It includes not returning to the scene of the alleged crime and no contact with any alleged victim.
Y estas incluyen no volver a la escena del crimen presunto y tampoco contactar a la presunta víctima o a cualquier presunta víctima.
What's up from Khalifa?
With your paperwork, you will get an envelope. You need to read those instructions and contact pretrial services.
Con sus documentos, usted va a tener un sobre. Usted necesita leer esas instrucciones y necesita contactar a servicios prejuicio.
Did you have any questions?
I just wanted to try it.
¿Tiene alguna pregunta?
No, muchísimas gracias.
Hey, the cool thing is that you could
No,
text it.
thank
You
you
could
so
text
much.
it like
Thank you, sir. If you will step to your left, the officer will give you your paperwork.
Hey, what up, Helen B? It's cool because you could text it. You know, you
Gracias,
could
señor.
call
Si
and
va hacia la
you could punch
izquierda,
a
el oficial le
number.
va a dar sus documentos.
But who does that? You could just get on the
That
text
does
app.
conclude our Spanish matters this evening. I do appreciate your assistance. Feel free to disconnect at your convenience.
You haven't seen a page since 2004.
Are we off the record?
What the hell? She just cut us off. She didn't even say thank you for attending the 11 o'clock court. She just pulled the plug on us. How dare she? I used to beat my dad at his work all the time. 69 or 143 codes, you know? Yep, or 187 or 911 or 411 if it was an emergency or if you had some information, she's done. Yup. Hey guys, I do appreciate you guys that tuned in tonight for the last court of the night. I'll probably be on in the morning tomorrow. I'll probably be on for maybe the 8 a.m. court. Hey, thank you, Rose. Thank you, highly appreciate you. 411. That's right. I feel like the cool kid telling people beat me. I like cheese. Well, I love cheese. Hell yeah, shoot it. Let me see. Love you, James. Hey, love you guys too. Hey, Steven, thank you for hitting that follow. Highly appreciate that. Hell yeah. Hey, Pretty Girl Rock, thank you for the follow. Highly appreciate you, if you will. Hell yeah. Hey, guys, well, shit, I got to get back because I told my wife I was just going to come here real quick. And, man, 46 minutes later, I'm still here. We got to go ahead and finish up our movie. Hey, you guys have a good one. Hey, remember, I have a gold chain on my moto. Hello, moto. Hey, guys, I am Collect Call James. You are watching. You have a Collect Call from. And, hey, remember, if you guys are checking me out, check out some of my videos. Repost some of my videos. Drop some comments. It'll definitely help me get into the algorithm and whatnot. All right? And like I said right here, life's like a candle. Once you blow it out, it slices out. And with that, we're out. A rato y buenas noches. Can I get a agua? And with that, I'm out. Man, I can't even close this thing. What up? All right, guys. Hey, Hector, Danny, Denise, Maui, Katie Marie, Roy, better known as Corn Dog, Tonka, and I think that was Misfit, Kate. Hey, I do appreciate you guys. I'm going to cut the stream, but I'm going to set up the next one for the 2 a.m. She didn't say if they're going to be a 2 a.m., but I guess if they do, we'll find out. All right. You guys have a good one. See where I put the thing to close this thing at right here. All right, cool.